You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that weed and pack of raps, my man. Woo! Woo! Baby. Yeah. Great Lenny Kravitz, right?
Nope.
No? Sounds like rock and roll is here to stay.
No.
What is it?
Ozzy.
That's Ozzy? From what?
The new one.
Ah.
My Jekyll doesn't hide.
My Jekyll doesn't hide. Yeah, that guy really knows how to turn a phrase. He knows how to name songs. My Jekyll doesn't hide. The Ozman. There he goes. You can listen to that guy all day. That's Ozzy. One of my influences in my band, you know, I've been rocking for the last 10 years. I don't like to talk about it, but...
Your secret band.
My secret band. We're not ready to reveal ourselves yet.
You won't tell us the name because we've probably heard you play.
Yeah. Right. Okay, let me get all my stuff. I did nothing all weekend except play with the computer and watch bad movies. Gorilla lent me, Prick lent me... What are we calling him?
His name now is Gorilla, Prick, because you never remember to call him Prick.
Yeah, I always forget to call him Prick. Prick let me Rumble in the Bronx, that Jackie Chan movie. Boy, did that suck. Did you see that?
I haven't seen it.
Don't bother.
I heard that it was, all dubbed anyway, that he can't speak English, so they dubbed him in.
Lots of long shots where people are talking so you can't see their mouths moving. But you know what's weird about this guy? His whole thing is that he does his own stunts, Jackie Chan. You know, and everyone's like into Jackie Chan, and I got caught up, and I said, I got to see this movie, Jackie Chan, because I love...
all these movie buffs are into Jackie Chan. Most Americans haven't seen Jackie Chan.
Yeah, so like Jackie Chan, it turns out, is this old guy who's playing a character way too young.
Yeah, when he was good, nobody brought him over here.
Right. So now he's this old guy, and the big thing is he does his own stunts. Now, I didn't know he did his own stunts till the very end of the movie. They show you the guy, after making the movie, has a broken leg, he has a concussion.
Yeah.
Because he actually does every stunt. And what you begin to realize is he's a stuntman.
Who got to be in front of the camera. They just don't take him out of the shot.
Yeah, because you know what it is? It's funny because you can't believe you're sitting there going, gee, how come this guy's doing his own stunts? And you go, well, of course he's doing his own stunts. He's a stuntman. He can't act. What else would he be doing? You're going like, wow, I can't believe he's doing his own stunts. But yeah, and if you took any stuntman and gave him a movie career, he'd be doing his own stunts. It makes no sense. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting there watching this guy. He can barely speak English. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, his karate was pretty good, but boy, did the movie suck.
Yeah, and everything's supposed to be really, really fast.
Yeah, it is fast. But, who cares?
You can't. Can you see it?
No.
Because it's so fast you can't even see what he's doing.
Not only that, Jackie Chan's always getting his ass kicked, too. That sucks. I don't want to know about it.
It's supposed to be good.
Yeah. In the movies, like, he gets beat up a lot.
But, the whole thing is that people have actually died making movies with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he, Korea, wherever he's from, he would make everybody do their own stunts, too.
Yeah, it's really worth dying for that. Insane. It's time for a Corky update. Where's Corky's update music?
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Right here.
Time for a Corky update.
There you go.
A lot of production value here in this show.
And now, from the news team you can trust, this is the Corky Report with investigative reporters Howard Stern, Robin Quivers, Ricky Martley, Gary Delabonte, and Fred Norris.
All right. Corky, of course, a regular correspondent to the show.
Well, he's the subject of our special report. It's like the O.J. Minute.
What's going on? You in jail?
Good morning. No, I'm not in jail. Least of all, anybody think that call to Reverend Al was real. It was totally farcical. Yeah.
Also a regular complainer on our show. Corky was married to Miss Howard Stern in 1994. Still technically is. But, of course, his wife has left him estranged.
Left me. She walked out on me New Year's Eve and disappeared for 7 days with my daughter, She really...
with my daughter. I love that. My daughter.
The lowest of the low.
But, so he's been in and out of jail and in and out of various...
You know what amazes me? She won the contest. We wind up talking to Corky.
I know. How did we end up with Corky? How come we didn't end up with her?
We won Corky.
She won't even come in here anymore, and we ended up with Corky.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to you about the Howard Stern Network and a job a couple of nights, you know?
Yeah, well, maybe there's something in it for you.
Yeah, you know, maybe...
No, we'll see.
I've hit bottom, but yet I've risen like a phoenix.
Meanwhile, you know how scary Corky is. I understand he was in the lot. You know, we gave him Rainforest tickets because he won Caller of the Week.
Yeah.
And he was up here yelling and screaming in the lobby because the Rainforest tickets weren't the good ones.
Yeah, hey, you said that I wasn't going to have a date. I would bring a guy, so I got a date. I want to have at least good tickets to come to the show with.
The really good Rainforest tickets, like the ones you bought, are like $1,500. So we gave Corky the seat, you know,
any seat is a good seat at that concert.
Yeah, I mean you're not going to be right up front, but it's on a big hall.
Yeah, you know.
I heard he was like yelling and screaming.
No, the value of the seats we gave him are $250 a piece.
Right.
Those are the same seats that I'll be sitting in.
Right.
They're great seats. And I heard that you were giving everybody a hard time, mostly some women that worked here. First it started out with an intern. And then our promotions assistant went out, and she finally told them just to leave.
Did they?
No, I
called the police.
They were thinking about it.
Really?
Yeah, they just said he was being a jerk.
Was he being abusive?
Just like, hey, where are the good seats? This isn't right. Give me the good seats. You get Gary out here.
What is wrong with you?
Those are free seats, Corky.
Yeah, Corky, $250 for.
When did you ever spend $250 to go to a concert?
Never.
You're lucky we talk to you, much less give you stuff.
We're the only ones talking to him at this point.
That's right. Your wife won't even have you around.
Yeah.
Hey, I haven't spoken to my daughter in 36 days. She hasn't let the baby call me or see me, you know?
Yeah, I can see why. They sent me the transcript of you on the phone with the baby.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they sent you the transcript?
Yeah, I read that.
So did you see how she, egged me on?
I see how you egged them on.
When that call came in, Howard, I hadn't spoken to my wife or daughter in 3 months.
Dude, you can't start cursing with your daughter on the phone.
Yeah, but who knew she was on the phone? She's telling me that I can't see the baby until I go see this cop and get arrested. You know, I mean, enough is enough. I mean, she left me. That was bad enough, you know?
Everything is always somebody else's fault with you.
Yeah, I've never heard you once say it's my fault.
Hey, listen, I'm not perfect, you know, but what did she expect? Wine and roses? You know, look what she did to me.
They got you they were smart. They evidently taped Corky on one of his abusive phone calls.
They tape me all the time, but you want to know something?
Pretty interesting reading.
Howard, they set me up for that, all right?
Hey, maybe you just shouldn't talk like that anytime.
Yeah, he's calling his wife the C word with the kid on the phone.
And he's cursing and using the F word and the
but
mother.
who is that?
What did he say? What did he say? And the child is like, I can't repeat what my father's saying.
Yeah, Corky goes, you tell Mommy to get you the F over here. And then the kid goes, Mommy, you have to get the... And the kid can't say it because he's a little kid.
Nah, come on, you make...
Your daughter has a sailor's vocabulary.
Nah, you're wrong. Let me tell you, I got a movie I took her for me on her birthday. I threw her a birthday party, just me and her.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a table with balloons and her doll set up. It's the most heartbreaking thing you ever seen. My daughter's crazy about me. It's just that Elaine keeps the baby from me, and she keeps using it to get me out of her life.
So get over it, man. Dads don't need to see their kids that much.
Yeah, but it's 36 days. I mean, I haven't spoken to my daughter in 15 months. You don't give her a phone for me or nothing.
Because every time you get on the phone, you're wacky.
Cursing out her mother.
You're either cursing out people who give you tickets or people who raise your kid.
Nah.
And getting arrested. You got to calm down, dude.
Nah.
You got to calm down.
Anyway, I got 2 great ideas for your movie.
He's got his little problem there.
He's got great ideas for the movie.
Yeah.
How about we get a kid and I yell at it?
Nah, hey.
And how about me and you get into a gay marriage and then you can yell at me?
Yeah,
you'll fight over the dog or something.
I'll give you a job over at Hooters for Homos, you know?
All right, what's your idea for the movie? Quick, because I got to move on.
Well, I got 2 ideas. I don't want to even say on the phone. One of them is a marketing idea, which will make the movie totally interactive.
All right, I don't want that.
No?
Go ahead, next idea.
The other one is just a song.
A song?
You wrote a song?
For the movie?
No, just a song that would go great with the flick.
All right, let me hear it.
What do you mean, let me hear? I don't have it.
Where is it?
I figured I would tell Gary off the air.
No, that's all right. We don't want your ideas.
No?
No, because then right away you'll be up here, I made the movie.
Right, all of a sudden he'll be saying that, he needs credit and he needs money because he gave you these great ideas and that's what made the movie work.
You work on getting your life back together again. You let me worry about the movie.
Yeah, whatever.
How about a scene where you get raped in prison? You're in there overnight and some guy just takes your pants down and bends you over his sink and...
No, I don't think so.
Gives you the meat kielbasa injection. All right, Corky.
All right, whatever.
Listen, the seats for the Rainforest are fine. Stop complaining.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, at least see them before you start.
Yeah, they're not bad.
All right.
You got a date? Who are you dating?
You got a date?
Yeah, I got a date.
Who is it?
A girl.
Where'd you get her?
I met her last September on a job.
Puerto Rican?
No. White, Jewish, blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl.
Nice looking?
Gorgeous.
Better than Elaine?
Pimple on her ass.
A pimple on Elaine's ass?
No.
Oh,
Elaine's pimple on her ass.
Oh, I see.
How old is she? 15?
Yeah, I think she was just 13.
He got, everyone used to say, how did Corky get, Miss Howard Stern?
Yeah.
But he got her when she was like 15.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get her when she was 15. She was 18.
Oh, yeah?
Sure.
Found her young, though.
Well, it's different young. She was mature, She seemed like she had a good head on her shoulders,
Yeah, just some sort of character.
Yeah, I think it's those breast implants that went to her brain, Now, I heard that lady last week talking about breast implants come to breast haven. I mean, breast implants are like freaking World War II,
Hey, man, you got to admit, man, your wife went up about 5,000 points, man, after she got those breast implants.
5,000.
Come on, tell the truth.
Yeah, but the rest of her is garbage, Her brain is garbage. She put my daughter in the middle of this whole thing, and it's turning it into a tragedy that my kid can't talk to me or see me.
I don't know. It's not so bad not talking to you. I don't talk to you all the time. I don't feel so bad.
You're not deprived.
I say those breasts were her savior. Those were her tickets out of Corkyville. Right?
I was going to say, he classed her up so much he couldn't be with him anymore.
Those breasts and teeth were the one-way ticket out of Corkyland.
Right.
He upgraded her right out of his league.
Yeah. Have you started yelling at your new girlfriend yet?
I don't yell at anybody, Howard. It's just, come on, look what she did to me. She walked out. I don't know if the guy's got a
Corky, are you going to tell us that you never yelled at Elaine before you got a divorce?
Never.
I believe that.
Never.
I love this guy.
True.
So you're bringing a new girl to the rainforest?
Yeah.
And she's hot.
She's hot. I'm also searching for a new Miss Howard Stern.
How old is she?
Well, there's no contest.
Yeah.
Well, I'm holding my own contest at 1-800-4-MISS-94,
How old is this one?
She's older.
How old?
I don't know. I don't ask age, Howard.
Yeah. And she likes you?
Yeah, she likes me. She thinks I'm the greatest.
Have you slept with her yet?
No.
Huh.
I don't sleep with anybody. I'm loyal to my wife.
Oh, you're still married.
Right.
That's right. I'm still a married man.
All right, Corky. All right, don't complain.
All right.
That's Corky, everybody.
The ungrateful winner.
Corky, the ungrateful winner. No matter what you do for that guy. Come on, Howard. Get me out of jail. Do something. Call Dominic. You want me. My daughter. The baby. Got the baby.
I haven't seen my daughter in 36 days.
The best of Corky. The baby.
What she did to me.
What?
What she did to me. You'll tell your mother.
She's crazy about me.
Break your heart.
Those breast implants.
I think they went to her brain.
Yeah.
The rest of his garbage.
Hey, you're on the air.
Amazing.
Pardon me?
You're on the air.
Beautiful. Howard, I was wondering what happened between Snapple and yourself.
Yeah, well, we had a falling out. That stuff's garbage anyway. It's garbage.
Garbage.
Hey, do you see? They made a new Snapple commercial.
I haven't seen it.
With Spike Lee made it.
Oh.
And I said, hey, that's okay.
Yeah.
Spike Lee, a real people person.
A real lover. A lover of people.
Did you see him on 60 Minutes last night?
No.
They had a Spike Lee profile, and it was like, he was doing his thing, he had a falling out with his father, and he found himself a black woman that looks as close to white as you could be.
I know.
Without being black. She got blonde hair. She's got blonde hair, natural blonde hair, because their baby's got blonde hair.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Penis? Did that guy just say penis?
No, he went,
Oh,
No.
penis.
I was just wondering because you promoted them for so long.
Yeah, well, what happened is they built the company into like a billion-dollar company.
Sure.
When I started working with them, Quaker Oats bought them, and Quaker Oats turns around on me and says, "Hey, we don't know if we want to support controversial radio."
Oh.
So it was like, well, duh, gee, thanks. And then they call up here and they go, And don't badmouth us or anything. I go, well, I'm not going to... Hey, listen, man, first of all, I don't have to promise you guys anything. I built that company.
Right.
And quite frankly, I'm going to ask my listeners not to buy that crap. That's all.
Hey, I just wanted to know if there was a good reason, because I heard you spouting off about it one day, but I missed your show.
Hey, screw those guys, man. Snapple.
Yeah.
And now the company's in the toilet, and they can't figure out why. So now they're coming up with a $40 million advertising campaign.
Trying to save us?
Throwing their money away.
Well, you know, hey, the bottom line is this. I try to give the company an identity when in fact, you know, how natural is Snapple, man, when it's all fructose? So, you tell me. You know?
Well, thanks for the straight info.
I was starting to be in their shill. Thanks.
All right.
All right, bye.
Take it easy. Hey, and F Timmy.
F Timmy's skull.
All right.
I got to take a break. F the skull of Timmy, Robin.
Yeah, I was talking about Timmy this weekend. Timmy will be long remembered.
You know, did you see the... me, Robin, Fred, and Jackie can communicate on our computers.
Except for me.
Except for Robin, for some reason. I put a picture of... Fred, did you see Timmy's last picture I put in there?
I'm saying I can't wait for Jackie to see this.
I posted a picture of...
Timmy picture?
A Timmy picture. You want to see his last picture? Come over here. Come over here. You got to see this.
It's quite special.
You should invite people in off the street to see.
There you go.
Everybody thinks it's funny, Jackie. Except you. Yeah, I'll show Robin.
I think
Jackie see it?
I think it's funny that you got nothing better to do.
Here. See, it says, Robin, Timmy's last picture, right?
Yes.
Yeah, watch. This is in my computer.
Let me do it now.
Look at that.
I can't see. What is that?
That's Timmy's last picture from the road.
What is that?
That's what I said.
That's Timmy.
Come on.
I can't see. What is that?
That's roadkill.
Oh, goodness. I can't even tell what that is.
That's it. No one can tell what it is. That's how come they couldn't identify Timmy for a couple of days.
Timmy.
That's Timmy.
I thought it was porno.
I put some porno.
It very well could be.
Hey, come here. You want to see some porno? I put some porno on here.
I don't want to see it.
Come here. Come over here. Come over here. I got to show you something.
Show the computer.
All right, I'm gonna. Come here.
You broke my computer. I don't want to see computer.
Look at this. Robin installed Lotus Notes, and now her computer doesn't work.
Oh, you showing her how's my watch?
Yeah. You want to see this?
All right.
Check out this picture. One second. I can find it.
Is it better than the Timmy picture?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, look at this. This is the dirtiest picture I found on the internet. Hold on, wait. Watch this.
Oh, I can see.
Look at that. Look where her hand is.
Oh, my goodness. That is ridiculous.
That's the dirtiest picture I ever found.
What's missing?
You got her whole hand is missing, and she put it in a certain orifice. Hey now. Which I can't describe on the radio due to the family nature of this program.
That's a great picture.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great?
That's ridiculous.
I also put a picture of sharks eating a girl. You want to see it?
That's pretty cool.
Did you see that?
That's pretty cool.
I posted that.
That's great.
I didn't see that one.
I sent it.
You like that one,
I think that's the best one.
Come over. I'll show you sharks eating a girl. Come here.
I want to see.
Why would I want to see that?
Come on.
It looks
You know
real.
you want to see it.
I don't know if it is real, but it looks real.
Yeah.
From a
Look.
movie? Or?
Look. You got to come in and look close. It's not from any movie. This was supposedly in Australia. This girl was swimming and her father was taking pictures. This girl was swimming in Australia, and her father was taking pictures. Take a look at that. See if you can check that out.
Biting a foot off?
Yeah, that's two sharks. There's one back here coming in, and there's another one.
Do you have more?
Do I have more what?
Pictures of the shark eating a girl.
No, that's
Did he
it.
stop right there?
The father was taking it. He swam away. You crazy?
Right.
He swam away.
You get one shot at that.
He's saving the pictures.
Oh, did she die?
Yeah. You
Now he wants to get the film developed.
She died. Let's put it this way. Dad hasn't seen his daughter in a couple of years. Anyway, yeah, that's a scary picture. Being food for some fish. Oh,
Where do you find that? That's on the internet?
Found it on the internet. I figured out how to clip pictures into the Lotus Notes program, so now I can leave you guys pictures. Isn't that cool?
So it's just like, that's from one of those sites that has all those disgusting pictures?
Yeah, I took those. I loaded those right in.
Now, how do you go find something like that on the internet? What do you type
People
in
tell
there?
you about them.
I don't know. Maybe Dan's Gallery, the Grotesque. I got that off of there somewhere. You just find it. What you do is you start searching on the internet and you find things. You just look for anything X-rated, and it comes through.
Well, when I get my modem working again,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Jeez.
All right, we got to take a break, and we'll be back. I spent all weekend on the computer
looking for pictures.
sending pictures to Jackie. Jackie was on the phone with me. He's like,
2 losers.
Yeah, 2 losers on Saturday night.
Wait a minute. You're on the phone and you're talking to him via computer?
Yeah. We were doing it simultaneously.
Look what I wrote you.
Yeah, I go, hey, Jackie, wait, I'm writing you something.
That's the whole idea, is not to have to use the phone.
What were you doing home on Saturday night?
The wife was out singing, and I was working at the computer on our silly show.
All of a sudden, I get
The wife was out singing.
I was on the computer all Saturday to the point where I had eye strain. I couldn't even keep my eye open.
For 2.5 hours, and I was already bleary.
2.5 hours. I started at 7 in the morning. Oof. I hooked up with you at about 10 o'clock at night. My whole family's upstairs, and I'm downstairs on the computer typing to Jackie. It was more fun.
Amazing.
We had a good time.
I enjoy sitting.
Well, but you two would never get together on a Saturday.
No, no, not at all.
We're too busy.
We're too busy with our computers. No, it was really ridiculous. I'm sitting there at the computer, and like every 5 minutes or so, messages from Jackie are popping on. I go, this is crazy. I'm going to call this guy. So I call him up. I go, what do you do? And you call him up. He sounds exhausted. He's like, oh. I go, Jackie, are you sleeping?
I always do that. So if it's somebody I don't feel like talking to, I can say, oh, I'm beat. I'm just going to sleep.
That's a good idea. But I was just like, hey, Jackie, are you asleep? He goes, no. I go, because I'm getting messages from you. Yeah.
You're all crazy.
Yeah, and my wife was upstairs wanting to watch a porno movie with me and make love.
Oh, you're sick.
And I'd rather be on the phone with Jackie.
Yeah,
that is a very strange thing.
Isn't this Lotus Notes great? Don't you have to go to your wife?
Come on, isn't it great? Isn't Lotus Notes great?
That's what he's writing to you? Isn't Lotus Notes great?
No, I was on the phone saying that as I was sending him dirty pictures.
Oh.
They do come up fast.
I saw a good porno movie by myself. My wife and kids went out yesterday, so I needed to release some tension.
You didn't make love to your wife?
I did at one point over the weekend.
Saturday morning, right.
Yeah, I wrote that.
You wrote
I wrote that to Jackie. Yeah, I told him everything.
We both did the same thing at the same time. That's what I remember.
Saturday morning, I got my wife with the vibrator and the whole routine.
You got all the tools. And everything.
I used to have this charade with my wife when I had sex with her where I wouldn't pull out the vibrator right away. Now I just go get the vibrator because why waste time?
In fact, if you wanted to come to the room, you just turn it on.
Yeah. Well, I used to not put it on because I'd say, look, maybe this time she'll get off without the vibrator.
With you.
Yeah, but she doesn't. She loves it. Oh, does she love it? She arches her back and everything.
She actually moves.
Yeah, she actually moves when the vibrator's on. But when I'm doing it to her with my meat vibrator,
right, nothing happens.
Nothing happens. That's what it sounds like when she goes, ooh.
Ooh.
That's like a guy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now it's Pavlovian, man. The legs spread when she hears that.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You turn that on and she just falls into place.
Yeah. So I got her Saturday morning, and then she wanted to do it again late Saturday night.
And you turned her down?
Yeah. I'd done it Saturday morning, and then Sunday, yesterday afternoon.
You claim to be this, so sexual person.
I know. But I'm with the same woman 20 years. If it was like a new young girl, it would be different.
That's not the point.
For me, it would be.
The point is, you obviously
I know the point.
Sex.
Yeah.
And you prefer not to have it with a woman.
No, I prefer to have it with myself watching a woman on TV.
Oh, yeah.
I recommend this porno movie. I was watching Jenna Jameson.
Oh, you did watch that one.
Who I am presently obsessed with. It's a smell-o-vision. You get a scratch and sniff card.
Did you use the card?
Yeah, I did.
What were you smelling?
Well, I swear to God.
I saw the card. I know it's there.
Yeah, they give you like 9 cards. You're watching the porno. Yeah, it comes in the box.
So you
scratch and you sniff.
You didn't tell us.
I swear.
What are you smelling?
This was Sunday afternoon. My wife and kids went out to a friend's house, to their friend Jill, and here it is. Smells like sex.
Has that got a card in it? Can we guess?
Yeah, it has a card.
What does it smell like?
Well, first scene, like you're watching, and they're doing it in a gas station. So you scratch it, and it smells like a gas station.
Oh,
really?
that's
here, smell it.
Maybe we can guess.
Here, Fred, I'll give you one, too.
Oh, there's 2?
There's like 5 in each box.
The whole family can watch.
So it's not just one guy. You can share it in the room.
So number 1 is a gas station. Tell me that doesn't smell like a gas station. It works.
So what's like a little 1 pop up?
Yeah, 1 pops up on your screen.
Hey, this looks good.
But scratch the 1. It's like a gas station. All right?
It smells like cardboard.
But you think you're going to smell sex, but then in the second scene, she's shaving herself with shaving cream.
Okay, I'm going to clear my...
See if the second one is... Look how I have it memorized.
You know every number?
Yeah. I think it's shaving cream.
The second one is shaving cream?
I think so. And then one is a cherry.
Yeah, that does smell like shaving cream. The first one doesn't smell so much like a gas station.
And number 3, I think, is a cherry. Because they're having sex with a cherry, and the guy's eating the cherry out of a weird place. And then you smell the cherry.
That works a little.
They never give you that smell, though.
No. I only got up to smell number 7.
Oh, okay. And you were done?
Yeah. I was actually done at smell number 3. So Jenna Jameson's on the phone naked in her panties, rapping to this guy. And I'm sitting there the whole time going, I can't believe I could have gotten that girl. I know that girl. And she's got great breast implants. And she's laying on her back, and they're shooting straight up in the air. And she's in her panties, and she's on the phone, and then all of a sudden, she's bent over a tub, fixing a tub. That's when you smell number 2 there. That's the
shaving cream?
Shaving cream, because she's going to shave. She's bent over a tub, and that was it. I finished up, and I was done. Just her bent over a tub.
So you don't even know what the movie is about.
Stuff reeks.
Smell number 10, Howard.
Yeah, I know what it's about. I mean, it's about having sex.
Does any of these smell like Jenna?
No.
Number 10 is very foul. Try it. I just can't.
Yeah, I can't take the smell of that.
Everything else is kind of like cologne smelling.
Anyway, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Pitiful.
Wales and Bill. Hi, Bill. How are you?
Hello, Frank.
Hi.
And hello, Mary.
Hello, Bill.
Yes, my question deals with, I'm in my car right now. I'm headed down towards a restaurant. I'm trying to find a nice Cajun restaurant to go to around the area.
Okay. A good Cajun...
In an accident?
Are you all right?
Bill?
Bill?
Oh, dear, that sounded terrible.
Oh, boy. Well, we'll hope that he calls back, all right?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's all right. I got my fingers crossed.
Oh,
that was
dear,
a little bit scary. Okay.
Scary.
Sounded very
listening
to the Howard Stern. Yeah, the guy just is in a major accident. Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. Oh, man. I wouldn't be too sure that he's all right. Oh, man. Hold on. I was watching some of that Dana Carvey show. He's pretty funny.
Yeah?
Yeah, they ought to give that show a shot. I mean, give it a chance. I know they'll rush to take it off if it doesn't get big ratings, but I'll tell you what was awful, though, is on Saturday night I was going to watch a, you know that copy of Casino we have?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to watch that Saturday night.
Yeah.
But is that a bootleg or something?
No.
No, right?
No, what was wrong with it? I
don't
haven't
know.
seen it.
Oh, you haven't?
I didn't watch the tape, no.
Oh, it's all warbly and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't preview the tape, so...
I see. I said, gee, I wonder how Robin watched this.
No, I didn't watch it on the tape.
All right.
I just got a copy of it and thought you hadn't seen it, so I gave it to you.
Yeah, it looks like somebody did something to it. But maybe when they...
When the dubbing process, they got all screwed up.
Yeah, I wanted to see that. So then that wasn't working out for me Saturday night, so... what did I try to watch?
I had to go to Plan B.
Had to go to Plan B. Well, I got that satellite dish in.
Yeah, right. So what'd you do?
Well, we, I went on there and I looked under movies. It's really cool. DSS, man, that rocks. Because I just said, okay, I want to see any kind of movies that are playing. So it was like 11:30 at night already, and I didn't realize it's really 12:30 at night because we had to set the clocks different. And I put on the movie Dangerous Minds with, what's her name?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Who the hell made that movie? You know, it really kills me. Like, somebody who's got a hot career like Michelle Pfeiffer can't see that she's totally miscast in a movie like that. First of all, it was To Sir with Love.
Absolutely.
Or The Principal.
But, in the previews for the movie, they touted it like she was this ex-military person who knew all this karate and stuff.
Yeah.
Where was that?
There was no karate. I don't know, but she's like this school teacher, like the white lady with all the, black kids, but they can't make everyone black because everyone will scream it's racist, so they stick some white kids in there, too.
Oh, wait a minute. They were Hispanic, weren't they?
Yeah.
They weren't really white.
Right. You know what I mean. She's a frail little broad who looks like she should be in a modeling movie.
Yeah, do you think any teacher looks like...
No.
Of course, Hollywood would have come and taken her out of that classroom.
I grew up in a neighborhood like that. That woman wouldn't have lasted a day. Trust me. What?
Haven't you seen on pay-per-view in between they've been running that little commercial with the real teacher?
No, is she real pig?
She don't look like Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, well, I would have believed it if it was like a little old lady or something who came in and taught some kids to calm down.
Yeah, it was Kathy Bates.
Yeah, right. But then who would want to watch it?
I mean, she's a typical, sort of like middle 40s school teacher.
Yeah. Instead, the supermodel shows up to teach kids. And
right.
It's awful, and she's posing.
And none of them get a crush on her or anything.
Nothing. They never
care
deal
less
with it.
About her.
They never deal with her sexuality. She's showing up at their houses. You think they'd be jumping on top of her. They're like, oh, my God, look at your teacher.
Taking them out to dinner.
Yeah. I mean, if there ever was a role for Rosie O'Donnell, it was Dangerous Minds. All right, you monsters. I want you to shut up. So, we started watching that, and we're both bleary-eyed, and we turned to each other and said, what are we doing? We're exhausted, and we're staying up to watch this stupid-ass movie that you know is ridiculous.
Was this a pay movie? You paid for it?
$2.99. It's all right.
You better get your money's worth.
Yeah, like we're sitting there watching because we paid for it. I go, you know what? Let's skip the $3 and go to bed. So we gave up on that. Oh, and then we tried to watch this other movie, Priscilla. Ralph lent it to me.
What, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert?
Yeah. Oh.
You didn't like that?
Oh, I just couldn't get into it.
Movie.
I was like...
It's a really good movie.
Yeah, well, there was no karate in it, so...
No karate at all.
Then I watched Jackie Chan's movie, and that sucked with karate.
So every movie you watch sucks.
Every movie I watch sucked. Ronnie said he saw some good movie on pay-per-view. I got to get it.
What's that? Copycat?
Yeah.
That's on.
Copycat. What is that?
Copycat is like a Poor Man's Seven. It's a good, sort of serial killer movie.
Oh. Well, Ronnie's a poor man, so that's it.
He was in the right place.
Yeah, Poor Man 7.
And with Sigourney Weaver, she's an agoraphobe. It's pretty good.
Oh, cool. I got to check that out. And it was like 3 bad movies. My wife's the whole time whispering in my ear, let's go up and watch a porno movie. And I'm like, nah.
She likes porno?
I don't know. I think she's getting into it because she says she wanted to watch one. She never normally wants to.
Huh.
She wanted to watch a porno, but I was just like,
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Enough watching. I want to go to bed. Porno, go watch it yourself. I started complaining because I made love to her Saturday, and I got to see her in the light because it was in the morning. Yeah. And I said, you got to shave.
Oh, how?
Jesus. She goes, I do. She's using a razor like you now. I said, yeah, but I mean, you're leaving so much. Why bother? I said, look at a porno or a Playboy. Buy Penthouse.
What
my God.
What is he not shaving?
She just shaves like the sides, but everything else is fully grown. That's ridiculous, like Carrot Top.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. It's like a forest. It's a brush field. It's not even as pretty as a forest. And I'm just like, Allison, get with it. Just take a scissor and cut this. You don't even need a razor.
It's too long.
Oh, my God. Cut it down. Be a girl.
Chop it off.
Yeah, concentrate on being a lady. Weed the garden. What do you do all day that you can't do that?
You said this afterwards.
What?
You said this afterwards.
No, I said it during. I was just like, wow, what is this?
And she still wanted it.
Well, so then she yells at me, what's the matter? You're always berating me. I said, I'm not berating. I'm just making a suggestion. I read all the magazines like Cosmo and stuff. They say you should be able to talk to your lover and tell him what you want.
You're listening to that stupid magazine.
Yeah, you should be able to tell your lover what you want. I want her to shave.
How could hair be that important?
Oh, it is. Everything's important.
Hair?
Yeah. I don't like it. Your wife shaves, right, Jackie?
Yes.
Almost all of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She only leaves a little patch.
That's what Jenna does in Smells Like Sex. She has a...
Well, maybe you should have gone up and watched that porno with your wife so she'd know what she's supposed to look like.
Yeah, great. I'll have to watch porno for grooming tips. Jenna is hot, man. That's my latest fixation, man. I can't get her out of my mind. I'm totally obsessed with her. I had to watch that porno and crank away on Sunday.
I don't know. There's something terribly wrong with that.
I know, and I was all tense, and I couldn't even concentrate on my computer or any movies I was watching. I just said, you know what? I need to take care of myself. I can't believe it. I had sex yesterday morning. I need to take care of myself. So I went down with the movie. I had the scratch and sniff cards. But scratch and sniff is quite a little gimmick. I tried to make my book scratch and sniff. Do you know that?
No.
That was one of the things I was trying to do. Those inside pictures were going to be scratch and sniff.
Uh-huh.
Or I was going to actually make a scratch and sniff cover. Remember the fake cover in Miss America that said scratch and sniff?
Yes.
That was going to be the cover, and it was going to be scratch and sniff.
Oh.
Except it's expensive as hell to do.
Really?
Yeah. I had to give up the dream. Couldn't do it. But they checked out the price. And Judith said, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Would have been a great cover. Scratch and sniff.
Somehow that doesn't go with literature.
I know. And then someone, I know, I worked my ass off on that book, and I said, I'm going to have a scratch and sniff cover. Like, no one will take me seriously.
I know. Nobody's ever going to open this book if you do that.
Yeah, but,
cartoon.
Our fans would have loved a scratch and sniff cover. They would have loved it. They would have loved it. Yeah. Hey, we got a ton of stuff to do today. I don't know what I'm dicking around for. We have actual agenda.
Yeah? Somebody coming in or something?
No. No, but we got a lot of stuff to get to. Well, we're calling Daniel Carver around 7:30, the KKK guy.
All right.
Because he's up to something. There was a big Klan rally, and he wasn't even invited.
I don't know. What is his relationship with the Klan?
I don't think he's in the Klan.
I don't either. I think he's a persona non grata, even for the Klan.
How do you get thrown out of the Klan? Man. And he's so into it.
He's got the beliefs. I don't know what he did to offend them.
We're doing the Academy Awards of phone callers today. We're going to have that again. That went over pretty big the last time we did it. I'm going to give away some Rainforest tickets. I still have 3 pair left to give away. Can you believe I've already given away 100 pair?
I know. It seems like we've been giving them away for about a year.
Are we going to do Guess Who's the Jew with that? Or are we going to do the trivia thing?
Your choice.
All right. Guess Who's the Jew is my choice for those tickets.
All right.
We got a guy coming in who has been calling Baba Booey back in the office, making phony phone calls to him all week.
Are they good?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
He's been jerking him off all week. He just calls Baba Booey and makes phony phone calls.
I like that.
Yeah. Guy's coming in.
Wait a second.
What?
All I got to know is, I just got to know one thing.
Yeah.
Have you guys been doing this?
No. No. We had nothing to do with it.
He has nailed me so bad so many times.
I know.
And he got me as good as it's ever been the other day.
What time's that guy coming in, John?
He should be like by 7:30.
Yeah.
He got some...
Stockbroker.
And what's it? And the last thing he says in every time is...
He calls Gary a horse-tooth jackass.
Yeah. It always ends up in horse-tooth jackass.
Right. In fact, the last one he got me so good. He's been calling up like... John, have you been feeding him stuff? Because he knows like names of managers.
Yeah. I told him one. I fed him one.
So he gets me... So right after our Austin press conference, I get a phone call. It's a woman from the Houston Chronicle.
Right.
And I said, I don't even get on. I said, just tell them to call Buchwald. No, they have to speak to you. It has something to do with you, Gary. So I get on, and the woman says she wants to do a profile of me, and, et cetera, et cetera. And I said, listen, I don't really get involved in that sort of stuff. She goes, yeah, we thought... She was laughing so hard she couldn't even get the words out. She goes, yeah, we're going to call the profile... The producer is a horse-tooth bastard. But she was laughing so hard she couldn't get the words out.
Yeah.
Howard, if you hear these calls...
Oh, you got them on tape?
Yeah, we're going to play them today.
I was laughing so hard.
Got them on tape.
So I got to tell you, this guy's so good, like I'm not even upset.
Right.
It's almost amusing how good he is.
Well, we'll be the judge of that.
Almost amusing?
Yeah.
No, I mean, the guy's really good. I mean, he got me on the phone one time as the manager of Metallica.
Right. Yeah.
That's the one John must have given him.
Right.
No, I gave him the Danny Bush one. But he didn't get you on that one. But
that's great.
I mean, he's got me like... I mean, he's probably tried to call me 20 times and got me half the time.
Yeah, well, we got them all.
God, there must be nothing going on Wall Street.
After I knew all about it, Gary pulled me aside, on Friday. He goes, John, this guy keeps getting me, man. I don't know what it is. We have it all in E. Like you complaining about him.
The guy's nailing me. I mean, he's good.
Yeah, it's going to be good. So he's coming in. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'd like to meet him.
We got this whole list of stuff to get to. Like the John Tesh tapes. I want to get to some of it. I know.
By the way, when William Shatner was in here, we asked him when was his next Star Trek convention. He must be embarrassed by those things.
Why? When is it?
Because he went right off to do one.
Oh, really?
There was this 50th or 30th anniversary of Star Trek convention in Europe somewhere.
Right.
And almost the entire cast showed up. That's how big a deal it was.
Everybody liked him in the homo room.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah. We're going to get that guy on the phone? There's this guy. I got a letter from this guy who's been keeping statistics on the show since the beginning of our show.
Yeah.
And he says he can tell us any statistic we want to know about the show.
Oh, okay.
Like if I was to ask him how many times have we taken someone down to the homo room and who?
He would know.
He would know.
All right.
So try and think of some questions for him.
Think of some questions.
All right, because we'll call him in a couple of minutes. Fred, you try to think up some too, and
definitely.
Jackie. All right. We'll all try to think them up. But he says he has stats on everything. In fact, he wants to do some sort of play-by-play or color work for our show. I said, well,
we don't know how to use it.
Well, let's test him out and see if he has stats. Anyway, let me take a break, and then we'll just get to everything on this list. There's 25 items that we have on hold, and we'll do them all for you right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
On your 42nd. That's a biggie. And I'm not... Wait a second. I really don't want... Wait. Okay. Hi, Howard. This is China Phillips, and happy birthday. It is your 42nd birthday, and I just want to wish you a very, very happy one. I hope you're having a great day. And don't get too depressed that you're getting older. And... I don't know what to say. Can I just say happy birthday? All right, I'll just say happy birthday. I'll make it very generic. Hi, Howard. It's China Phillips wishing you a very happy 42nd birthday.
You're lucky you're cute. She is very lucky she's cute, right? Oh,
Has a happy birthday and gets lost.
A little doll face. Yeah. Hey, I want to play you something really cool before we go on with the show. This is sent over by our friends at Mad TV.
Okay.
All right, they sent this one over, and I thought it was pretty good, so I'd share it with you.
You loved O.J.'s first post-trial video, O.J. Simpson, The Interview.
Did you kill Ron and Nicole? I did not kill Ron and Nicole.
Now enjoy the parts you didn't see.
I am 100% not guilty. I could not... Line?
Have killed Ron and Nicole.
Cut. Can I take another stab at it?
It's O.J. Simpson, The Interview, bloopers, blunders, and boners. The wackiest, most outrageous bleeps, bloopers, and blunders of the century. The interview of the century.
Now, O.J. supposedly ran back here and bumped his head on the air conditioning unit, dropping the bloody glove. Now, I think I know where my own air conditioning unit is. I was a running back in the NFL for many years, avoiding linebackers. I would really have no problem negotiating something like that.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Who put that there, Furman?
Hasn't been this hilarious since the Towering Inferno.
Now, anyone who knows O.J. knows that I am first and forthright, a family man. I enjoy nothing more than tossing a football around with my firstborn son, Jordan.
It's Jason, Dad.
I knew that.
Oh! Goofier than Robert Shapiro's defense of Michael Jackson.
Battery is not just a one-way street, and I tried to keep my cool.
Cut.
I really tried.
OJ, one small thing. Don't use the word battery. It doesn't sound right.
That's what's on the computer. That's what's on your computer. That's what's on the computer.
Zanier than Esley Bailey's Big House Home Video.
When all is said and done, O.J., you're the only one who really knows what happened that night.
Yep.
OJ, only the real killers know.
Oh. Right. In closing, I would like to say once again that I am 100% not guilty. I did not commit these heinous murders, and I will not rest until the real... I will not rest. I will not rest until the real killers of the... Let me say some back. Wait. All right. Get up, O.J. Get up.
O.J. Simpson, The Interview. Bloopers, blunders, and boners. We've slashed the price. A bargain at only $29.95. Call 555-0132.
Wow. Pretty good, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, they got a lot of funny stuff. I've never seen a whole show of theirs, but they send over some stuff. They did a parody of Gumby.
Yeah, right. I remember.
Oh, no, Davey and Goliath. Excuse me. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah, it wasn't Gumby.
Yeah. Get those two confused.
I don't know how.
OJ.
I guess.
Anyone who know OJ knows
And all of a sudden he's talking in the third person.
Yeah, he does that a lot. Yeah. No, that's pretty good. All right, let's figure out what we want to do. It's another case of me having too much material, and I can't get to any of it. But first, let me just tell you that I got a letter from Scotty from Star Trek, because you were talking about William Shatner.
Yes. You mean the engineer, Scotty?
No, Scotty. Yeah, Scotty from the Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's Scotty.
All right.
Oh, Captain, that guy.
The dilithium crystal.
Yeah,
Captain.
that guy. He's got a business now.
Yeah.
His name is.
Business.
Anybody know his real name? Scotty from.
Let me think. I don't think I do know Scotty's name.
James Doohan.
Close.
No.
Chris Doohan. Oh no, it is James Doohan. I see. I got the letter from Chris Doohan.
Must be his kid.
Yeah, his kid.
Does he work for Scotty Enterprises?
Well, it's called Scotty's Pub, the science fiction cafe.
Oh, dear.
It seems like everyone is going to places like Planet Hollywood, Hard Rock Cafe, and now the Fashion Cafe.
Yes.
These restaurants cater to the huge number of movie and music fans all over the world by displaying industry memorabilia within their restaurants. We feel that the worldwide recognition of Star Trek and science fiction in general with Scotty's Pub will have built-in clientele. Scotty's Pub will display Star Trek and sci-fi memorabilia. He's got a bar. They'll have a full-service bar and small kitchen food service. Burgers, salads, and sandwiches.
Yeah, nothing fancy. Just,
right.
You know, a little something.
But unlike its competition, Scotty's will have pool tables, dartboards, and other sources of entertainment. How does that fit in with Star Trek?
I don't know.
So they're going to have a lot of Star Trek Scotty memorabilia hanging on the walls. And
of a bar.
And a bar and some burgers and... booze to beam you up with. James Doohan, Scotty, from Star Trek, and his family would like to extend this enterprising business opportunity to individuals in the entertainment community.
Oh, so they're trying to franchise as well?
Or something, yeah. I got this letter. They want investors, I guess. Or so, I don't know what they want.
Well, read on.
Well, all interested parties should call, and they give you the number.
Well, let's call.
Want to see what the deal is?
Yes.
So there's not even one restaurant yet?
Let's call. I don't know. I can't figure it out. It says, P.S. We'll see you at the grand opening. Sincerely.
So there must be at least one.
Yeah, sincerely, Chris Doohan. So I thought that was Scotty.
Now, does that mean Scotty's going to be sitting on a stool?
I don't know.
At the Scotty's Cafe?
Hey, let's call. Hey, Gary. It's a California number, but maybe it's the guy's house.
I don't know.
Let me see. I'll call it. Let's invest. I mean, not too much money. Just so we can be like...
Yeah, so we can be at the openings of all the Scotty's pubs worldwide.
Yeah, right. We'll be like inside. We can get the best seat at Scotty's Pub. Yeah, they're looking for us to invest. Imagine we were real jerks and we invested in all this stuff.
Scotty's
like
Pub.
A string of pubs.
Yeah, and like anybody's going to know that that's the Scotty.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they'll know. It's a sci-fi cafe. Be cool if they could call it the Star Trek Pub.
Right. Or even the Sci-Fi Cafe would be better than Scotty's Pub.
Yeah, who wants to go to, like, the third guy in, or the fifth guy in? Spock.
Yeah, because he's not even Spock.
It gives two different numbers, so I can call both. I figure they should have somebody sitting by the phone. I don't think there's going to be anybody, though.
The number you have dialed, area code 3...
I had to beep it up.
Are you sure you dialed the right number?
Oh, we got a new number. Okay, I see.
Already there's a different number?
I got two different numbers here, so maybe somebody corrected it.
I don't know if the business is going so well if they have to keep changing numbers.
Causes one to lose confidence in the venture.
Yeah, I don't know whether to invest or not now.
Hello.
Hey.
We're Worldwide Incorporated, the leader in small business planning and development and parent company of the world-famous INEX. For call direction, please select from the following menu. If you would like to leave a message for our corporate headquarters, press 1. If you would like more information about Venturecorp,
I'm gonna press 1.
Yeah.
And you would like
I can't do it unless I go here. They got to get me a new phone system.
You have reached the corporate offices of Enterprise.
You know what, man? Why don't you call them later and get them on? We want to hear the deal.
Yeah, get Chris Doohan, or what is his name?
Yeah. Yeah.
To explain the venture so that we can determine how much we should invest.
Right. There's some guy on the phone wants to yank my chain. Hey, dude. Hello? Wait a second.
Hello.
Wait. You guys can get me good and revved up. 1 second. Hold on. I'm trying to get you on.
All right.
You got to be a technical genius to work our phone system. Now, of course, I have to hold it down with my finger because...
Nothing's working. Hello? Is this
Ed, you're on the air.
Good morning, Howard. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning.
Hey, I was just wondering, at some point, Howard, I mean, are you going to at least, lay down and say, maybe lost in Chicago or no?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you're aware. This guy this guy's not a fan of mine. He's claiming to be a fan of mine.
No, Howard, I'm a diehard fan.
No, let me tell you something about Chicago. All I got to do is get on an FM signal. I was on an FM signal for 6 months.
Right.
And I was about a point away from being the #1 morning show in Chicago. And in no way, shape, or form do I admit defeat. The thing is that I get on the air for 6 months.
Right.
And on an FM signal, and I take a station all the way almost to #1, and the station, for whatever reason, there was a campaign against me done in the advertising community. I hope you know about it.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, no kidding. But if I get on an FM signal, which I will, I'm in the middle of negotiations on it.
Great.
You wait and see who wins in Chicago.
Okay, because that's...
And everyone knows I was winning in Chicago. That's why they couldn't beat me on the air, so they went behind my back and visited all the ad agencies.
You don't go campaigning to advertisers when you don't have to beat a guy.
Yeah.
Well, that was my concern.
Trust me, the pussies in Chicago, Evergreen, who I'm in the middle of suing, are going to get handed a huge defeat as soon as I get on an FM signal.
But that
you know it. I know it. I did it in 6 months, Ed.
Are you ever going to be on? I mean, that's my...
Yes. What a dick. I like how everybody wants... that's the rap. If they weren't crapping in their pants about me in Chicago, they wouldn't have had this advertising kit. That's the only way they beat me, was to go to all the advertising agencies and get them to boycott my show in Chicago. That's how they beat me. They didn't beat me on the air because they're pussies and they're afraid of me. Howard Stern ripoff, man queer. That guy sucks. And the queer will go down. Just put me back on FM. It'll happen quicker than it did in the 6 months. That's why those guys are crapping in their pants, hoping and praying I don't get back on an FM signal. But I'll get back on a goddamn FM signal if I have to go buy a goddamn radio station. What do you think of that? I'm not Steve Dahl, who sits there after 20 years and let's...
Yeah, that was a big family over there at Evergreen. Look at what they did to poor Steve.
Yeah, booted him out after 20 years. I'm not some chump ass.
Hey, Steve, why don't you take a big cut in salary?
Yeah, that's the family over at Evergreen.
We love you, but we don't want to pay you.
Yeah. The queer couldn't beat anybody. The queer is going down, man. Just put me on the FM signal. The queer saw it happening, and he got his boy, Larry Wirt, to go to all the ad agencies and cry. I went on the air and I said, I hope Larry Wirt's whole family dies of AIDS or something. They went, oh, man, our family heard that. Then we're all going to die of AIDS. So they went and did that, and they all cried to the ad agencies and freaked out the station I was on. That's all. Bottom line. Freaked them out. The station I was on is now sitting with a .4. They should have hung in there. Crybaby Queer would have been gone already, and we would have been the champions. And the Crybaby Queer knows it, and the whole industry knows it. There isn't a person out there who can beat me, because they all suck. Kid's a bad Howard Stern ripoff. Mark and Brian are a better Howard Stern ripoff than that guy. But the rumors and the allegations will keep going around the radio dial.
Well, this is all they can do. They keep wanting to try to paint you as a failure.
Yeah. Well, because they're
know you're coming back.
They're sitting there crapping in their pants because I'm coming back. Yeah. And when I get back, that's it. It's over. My sad part is Jonathan Brandmeier is going to beat that imbecile before I get a chance to. I can't even get on the goddamn FM signal. I'm a highly competitive person, believe me.
Jonathan Brandmeier?
Yeah, Johnny on the loose. Television's biggest nightmare.
Johnny B in the noose.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Did you do a good Easter prayer?
Yeah. Yeah, for the bunnies. Easter bunny. We were talking about this on Friday. Where the hell's the Easter bunny have eggs?
How does he get into all
Pat
this?
Cooper brought that up. How did he get into this? What's that got to do with Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
And the eggs. Does a bunny have eggs?
No.
What the hell is that all about? Pat was making sense for about 5 minutes there. He was thinking very clearly.
I used to ask that as a kid. Nobody had an answer for me.
Yeah. I don't know. Pat knows Easter and the Mafia. Right?
And he's for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's against the Easter Bunny, but for the Mafia.
Yeah. We got to take a break. When we come back, I tell you what I'll do. I got to give away, 3 more pair of Rainforest tickets, and I got to give these things away.
So you're going to give one away with Caller of the Week.
Yeah, I'm going to do one to Caller of the Week.
You're going to have the Guess Who's the Jew.
Guess Who's the Jew is coming up later in the show.
All right.
And then I'll do, you know what I'll do? I'll ask a trivia question to our audience next.
Oh, I thought, we got to get back to those theme songs, too. That was fun.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do everything in one day, Robin. I'll ask a trivia question to our audience. I got to find a way to give these things away already. And then you be prepared. If you get the answer, you got to ask us a trivia question.
All right.
If you beat us, then I'll give you.
Then you got the ticket.
Yeah. All right. So go get yourself. Just get ready. We'll be back right after these words.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away.
He's the bad boy that you dream of, the excitement in your life.
Howard says things you're afraid to, and he really loves his wife.
He can help you get elected, and he hates the FCC. Revolutionizing radio, Howard Stern is truly king. You gotta love Howard, his future's bright. Trust the Howard Stern Show for the land of your life. Baba Booey, Bert the Martian, Jackie Jokeman, Robin too. John and Good King Howard, half a penis, half a Jew. Trust the Howard Stern Show for the land of your life.
You know how we didn't understand has half the penis? Now that turns out to be the best line in the song.
It is.
See?
It took us a while to hear it, but now it's very funny.
It's like a cool album that you can't hear the words to at first. Hey, Jackie Penthouse Joke Page Marlowe, speaking of theme music, you'll enjoy the very funny 2-hour video of his wild Stump the Joke Man. Only $15 plus $4 shipping and handling. Jackie pressing those CDs right in his basement. Homegrown. Spring special, buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. This Thursday night, April 11th at Rascals Comedy Club, it's Jackie. That's right, in West Orange, New Jersey, with Jake Thomas on keyboards. For Jokeland's web address and Sergeant Pecker information, call 516-922-WINE. Jackie. Sitting here trying to prepare this trivia segment so we can give away these Rainforest tickets finally.
Yeah.
Fred's incredible.
What?
We asked him a couple of questions because we were trying to figure out if they were too hard for the audience.
Uh-huh.
They are hard.
But Fred knew every answer. Check this out.
Can't judge by
You got to check this out. I said to him, see if you can answer this.
Okay.
What is Gerald Ford's middle name?
R. Is Gerald R. Ford. Now, what
he knew.
R
But it wasn't like he didn't know. It wasn't like he thought about it. He just knew it.
Was it Robert or something?
What is it? Rudolph.
Rudolph. Good Lord.
And it's right. Now listen to this.
His real first name was Leslie, by the way. Because he was adopted.
Listen to this.
We had an adopted president?
Yeah. He had a lot of problems. So I say to him, what does the U stand for in U-boat? All right, now, no one knows that.
Boy.
Do you
No,
know
I
that?
don't know that.
Do you know that?
The U in U-boat.
I thought that was like because of the shape of it or something.
No, it stands for something. And Fred goes, oh, that's easy. What it is?
Unterseeboot.
Unterseeboot.
Oh, I do.
Right, Jack.
So then I became less interested in asking the audience trivia questions and more interested in asking Fred trivia questions. Go ahead, ask him something.
Okay, Freddie, if you know the answer to this, you're a twisted man.
All right.
What is Fidel Castro's brother's name?
Jackie. Now that I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Raul, by the way.
All right, go ahead.
What was the name of the African lioness in Born Free?
Now hold it. I want to.
That I know.
I want to bet on whether Fred will know the answer. But that one, I know that Elsa.
Elsa.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Elsa.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
What was the nickname of blues pianist Ferdinand Morton?
No, don't say anything.
Ferdinand Morton.
See, I know that. Jelly Roll Morton. Yeah, right.
You knew that?
Yeah, Jelly Roll Morton. That's easy.
Yeah.
What's a bibliothèque in Frankfurt?
That's a library.
Right.
Yeah, see, I know all those. Give me some hard ones. Give me like U-boat.
Unterseeboot.
Unterseeboot.
Unterseeboot, I would
they
never
called it
know.
you, because nobody could say Untersee.
I kicked Gary's ass in trivia. I didn't kick his ass,
Yeah,
but I
but
beat
don't
him.
play Fred.
No. Let me see. You want to go the best five, Fred?
I'll try it.
Sure, I'm sure you'll kick my ass.
No,
I never saw a guy get U-boat.
No, because you got a bunch of them there.
I did. I started to get some confidence on Jelly Roll Morton.
Right.
All right, ask Fred first, and then if he screws up.
Okay. Should I just pick anyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone.
What board game did Humphrey Bogart excel at?
Good. Fred goes first.
I'll guess. Monopoly.
That's wrong.
All right, I'll say...
No,
wait. So you're not playing. Let me think. A board game? I mean, I can't see Humphrey Bogart playing Sorry.
It's probably something stupid.
Well, don't say anything.
Okay.
I know. You know what? I know the answer to this, and they sort of throw you off because it really, well...
All right, I'll say checkers.
The answer was chess.
Oh, chess?
I figured it was
It's no board game.
Right. I was going to say backgammon as my
I was pretty close. Don't I get a half a point?
Here's one for you, Howard.
All right, go ahead.
Who wrote The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich?
Hitler.
No.
Oh, Mein Kampf is
Yeah,
Hitler. Right.
Mein Kampf is
Who wrote Rise and Fall?
Oh, jeez. Shirer. William Shirer.
Yeah, you can't beat him. You know what? I'm going to end this game. I can't beat him. You can't win that. All right, next one. Give Freddie the first shot.
What's Tony Curtis's real name?
Schwartz.
Right.
But that was for Freddie.
Bernie.
Give him a point.
Schwartz.
Bernie Schwartz.
Okay.
Yeah. Schwartz.
What plant takes its name from the Italian for beautiful lady?
See, I don't know that.
Belladonna.
See, yeah, forget it. Freddie, you win. I give up.
You concede.
I concede. Okay. Thank you. All right, come on. Let's give the audience one, then they give us, Here, I'll give the audience one. You ready? We won't make it too hard. What, this is too easy. What U.S. city has the highest murder rate?
Oh, you don't know that?
I think I do. I guessed it.
You guessed this?
Yeah. I know that. That's Detroit, right?
Well, that's because you live there.
Oh.
See, not everybody knows that. Is that true?
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. All right, the next one is for real. Don't answer it. Okay? Name one of the 3 professional golfers struck by lightning during the same tournament in June 1975.
Oh, God, I remember doing that story, too.
All right, let's go to the phones. Oh, come on, the phone isn't working. God damn. Tom, get the new phone already. Put a rush on it, you dope. I mean, this guy is incredible. They did a piece on Imus on 60 Minutes. You should see what he's got in there. He's got the computer, the telos system. What am I, garbage? I kick that guy's ass every morning, man. Get me a goddamn telos system. I beat that asswife's ass every morning. He's sitting there with all that equipment, that good equipment. Why?
Because he needs all the help he can get.
Tom says to me the other day, okay, I'm going to get the phone system, but we'll get it when we move. If we ever move studios, like next 12 years from now. I go, Tom, get it in here now. I'm doing a radio show today. The audience doesn't care where I'm doing it from. Tom had to take a vacation last week. He was on vacation.
Yeah, I wondered where he was.
Yeah, he needed a rest from doing nothing. Probably went somewhere warm so he could hit the stupid little ball into the hole.
That would be correct.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Florida.
Yeah. I can't believe how long the winter is. I can't play golf. Stupid ass game. Tom practicing. Does he ever sit and say, maybe I should work on getting a phone system instead of hitting golf balls? It's not even, he's good at it, but he's not that good to make any money at it. It's just such a waste. It's such an obvious waste of time.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at Gary has to hold the phone.
I was going to say, hurry up, my finger hurts.
I know. I mean, it's just laughable. It's just laughable. The same stupid phone system. You're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Yes.
Can I ask my trivia question?
No.
Wait, you got to answer this one first.
But I really have two questions. I really think that it's impossible that you're going to get.
But the point is that we've asked you one.
I know. I won't even take the Rainforest tickets. I just want to ask you the question.
So you don't know the answer.
Well, I might know the answer.
All right, so name one of the three professional golfers struck by lightning during the same tournament in June 1975.
Gary Player.
Is that right?
I don't know. You got to look at the answers are in the back of the book. It tells you.
He's listening from Gary.
I thought Gary had the answers.
Well, I didn't even know what question you were picking.
What'd you say again?
Gary Player.
No, that ain't right.
But I want to ask you my questions, please.
It's Hey, Would You Blow Me? Hey, Would You Blow Me was the first golfer to be hit by lightning.
Is that right?
You're telling me in one tournament 3 golfers got hit by lightning?
Yeah.
Wow.
You think after the second guy, nobody else would go out?
You think that'd be a major trauma? How come in baseball, when the umpire drops dead, they have to call the game, but in golf, guy gets hit by lightning, they just continue the game? 3 spaces what? Sir? Sir? Sir?
Yes.
3 spaces what? Hello?
Yes.
3 spaces what? Smart guy.
Keeps his mouth shut.
Okay. All right, ask us a question, but you can't win tickets.
Okay, I have 2 trivia questions for you.
Quickly, just one.
Okay.
Fred will know the
Who is currently ranked number 6 on the KROQ WTA Tour singles ratings computer?
What? That's not a trivia question.
It is.
No, it's not.
I'll repeat the question.
Number 6?
What is this, WFAN, the sports channel?
I'll repeat the question.
No, I don't want to repeat it. You're on the air.
Hi. I want to get that question, the trivia question.
Yeah, what is it? What's the answer?
Tom Chiasano.
I wish.
He wouldn't even know it.
Oh, I'm sure
it would make no difference.
Look at the way he runs that station of yours.
All right. You lose.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. You know the answer?
No, I'll take a guess, though.
Go ahead.
Lee Trevino?
Right. Lee Trevino, Jerry Hurd, and Bobby Nicholas. Like, I would know the answer to any of that.
Yeah. I'm shocked. Lee Trevino was the best known of the group.
All you have to do is stump us, and then you win.
I don't know. I'll give you a geography question, good?
No problem. I'm confident that Fred will get it.
Let's see. All right, what's the longest river in the British Isles?
Wouldn't that be the Thames?
Nope. The Shannon.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Howard gives the final answer.
All right.
Yeah.
Go.
Too late. Would that be the Shannon?
You got it.
Did I get it right?
Got it.
Yeah.
I really didn't hear anything.
You're really good, man.
Am I? I'm guessing at that one. All right, you're going to the... Well, I don't even know what the question was.
This is the longest river in the British Isles.
All right, hold on, okay?
All right, thanks a lot.
That's a crummy question. Who even New England had a river? You know? Like, trivia
they got
is really...
more than one, that stupid little country?
Trivia is really stupid. Remind me never to do that again. Here, take that. We got to take a break. You know, we got to get to Daniel Carver on the phone, and
we'll do that next.
We'll do that next? Okay. And Max Kinkle came by. It's kind of sad. The guy used to be the disc jockey here.
Max Kinkle, the guy who used to do overnights here.
Yeah, we'll get a Max Kinkle update and find out if he got a job. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to Roseanne Arnold's dieting consultant, Howard Stern. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Okay. It's time to update you on our Ku Klux Klan man about town, Daniel Carver. We haven't checked in a while. When's the last time we talked to Daniel Carver?
Oh, it seems like years, doesn't it?
Sure does.
We got to ask that guy.
He moved. He moved up to the mountains like the Unabomber.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he starting a survival group?
Yeah.
How long could Daniel last without
without civilization.
The compound.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
You know, Daniel, I always thought you were like one of the big guys in the Ku Klux Klan, like the leader or something.
Yeah.
And then, like, I found out they're having a big Ku Klux Klan rally, and you don't even know about it.
Where's it at?
It's like the biggest rally.
What are we doing giving you the information?
How come we're telling you what's going on? It's that Gary found out, because we thought Daniel was going to be there with all his buddies.
Right, I remember when we were talking about this back in the office. We thought Daniel would be plugged in.
Huh?
Where's it going to be at?
Hey, Gary, where's that big Klan rally going to be at?
Probably a few blocks from your house, Daniel. You don't even know.
Oh, he's up in the mountains.
Wait, you moved?
Yeah, I moved up here in the mountains. I had to flee from the city to get away from the niggers. We got a big rally next weekend, but it's going to be up there in South Carolina.
Oh, it is?
Maybe that's it. Was it a South
It probably is, because I know your nigger don't know nothing I don't know.
Oh, listen to you.
Oh, what are you shot out of a cannon?
Yeah, I got a rally in Lawrence, South Carolina.
Where is that big rally?
Yeah, it's the one in South Carolina.
I thought you said Daniel didn't know about it.
He didn't. I said, Daniel, you going to the big rally? And
yeah.
I don't know anything about a big rally. He didn't know about it 5 days ago.
He didn't.
Right? When did I ask you about it, Daniel?
I told you where it was going to be at, though, didn't I?
No.
Oh, I didn't?
I said, what about the big rally? You going? And you said, I don't know about any big rally.
Well, I don't. I didn't know it was going to be a big rally. We're going to have a rally in South Carolina next week.
Oh, it was the big that threw you, huh?
Oh, big threw you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, so you are going to be.
We don't have a million-man marches. We just have small rallies.
I had an idea for a game show where we'd, as I was working it out, I thought we'd get Daniel Carver and all his buddies, like, up in the house, and get him on the phone, and let's see, for prizes, who hates black people the most, and then to play with the Jews, and see which one.
Who's the best racist?
Yeah.
What you're talking about.
Yeah, I had this whole concept in mind, and we said, hey, why don't we get a bunch of your buddies? He goes, I don't have no buddies.
Not even the racists like you, huh?
Right. You don't hang out with any Klan guys, do you?
No, not too many.
Are you a member of the Klan or not?
Of course I am.
Oh, I thought you were thrown out.
No, who told you that lie?
I heard that you weren't involved with the Klan anymore. You were into your own splinter group.
Huh. Well, that's what the Klan is, a bunch of splinter groups.
Now, let me understand something.
Do you have your own Klan?
I'm in the Klan.
Do you go to meetings?
Yeah, like what chapter are you in?
Huh?
What chapter are you in?
Well, I was the Invisible Empire, Knights of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh. And are you like the president?
No, we can't have big organizations and call ourselves leaders anymore because these filthy niggers keep suing us. Every time we get a group of a few people and something happens.
Who taught them to use the courts, darn it?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's what happened, didn't they? They sued you.
That civil rights attorney down there in Mobile, Alabama, Montgomery, wherever he's from, Morris Dees.
Oh, so officially...
So you can't have grand wizards and all that stuff anymore?
What fun.
Not unless he wants to be sued.
Oh.
It's getting where we can't even have cafes. I mean, hell, Shawnee's got sued by the niggers. Wendy's got sued by the niggers.
You can't even have cafes.
What do you mean? What are you talking about, cafes?
What am I talking
you talking about Denny's when they got sued?
Do what?
What are you talking about, the Denny's thing when they got sued?
Yeah, Denny's got sued for not providing number one service to a bunch of niggers. Shawnee's has been sued by the niggers, and they're getting $1 million judgments.
You know, I'd forgotten about all that already.
Shawnee's I hadn't heard about.
What is Shawnee's?
It's another chain, that you see on the roadside when you're traveling around.
Shawnee's got sued?
That's right.
Because the service wasn't quick enough?
That's right. They had, and they were ordered to pay $132 million in 1993.
Who gets the money, Daniel?
Who gets it?
Hey, Robin, you should get some of that money.
Civil rights attorneys get most of it, but they use the niggers to get it.
I see.
There's Morris Dees. He don't like niggers no more than I do, but he'll sue them to make money for himself.
What was that?
Well, he's saying that the attorneys end up getting all the money.
No, he said this guy, he named a guy, and he said he doesn't like this.
Morris Dees. I said, Morris Dees, a civil rights attorney, he don't like the niggers no more than I do, but
how do you know
he uses them to make money for himself.
Now, how do you know Morris Dees doesn't like black people?
Huh?
How do you
Well, nobody like them.
You're convinced of that.
Of course I am. You don't like them either. You just got that and sitting there so you can tell nigger jokes and get away with it.
How dare you?
Well, you'd be wrong. I like many black people as I like many white people.
You don't do no such thing.
You don't believe me, huh?
No.
Hook me up to a lie detector.
Well, I hear you all the time. You admitting how niggers commit so much crime.
Well, there is a high proportion of crime in the black community, but that doesn't mean I hate black people.
No, but you know better than get around them. You got one in there in that safe office, will you, where she has to go through a security checkpoint to get in. But I bet you don't see you over in Harlem.
Aren't they stupid?
Well, that is true. We have to run her through a security checkpoint, but it has nothing to do with her color.
That's right.
That's right. Anyway, so
where did you move to, Daniel? I want to come visit you.
Now, let's get this right. Now, why did you move to the mountains? I don't understand something. You had a nice little place there, but weren't you getting some flack for your front lawn and because you had those, as you call them, what do you call those?
Cement
niggers. Nigger statues.
I got more trouble with my signs up telling about niggers, but I didn't.
So you had signs. You had signs in front of your house talking about black people. So they started getting on you, and now you've moved up to the mountains.
Well, they did. I won that argument, and they agreed that they couldn't force me to move my stuff. Right. I've been building this house in the mountains for 2 years.
Oh.
And I've been building in the mountains to flee from the niggers because the cities are getting so bad.
Well,
they're not safe.
When is
the Attorney General of Georgia said a couple of weeks ago that the war-zone streets of Sarajevo are more safe than the streets of Atlanta, Georgia.
So now you're up in the mountains, and do you have running water and electricity?
Of course, yeah, I got running water and electricity.
And
are you moving up there with a bunch of other people?
No, I live all by myself, me and my wife and children.
Now, what about the kids? How do they go to school?
I take them.
You do?
I was going to say, don't tell me you're teaching them.
Homeschooling. Now, what do you think of these?
Plenty of that too, though.
Now, what do you think of these guys? This guy, the Unabomber, he was up there in the mountains too, wasn't he?
I don't know nothing about him. I don't know if they got him or not.
And how are you making money up there?
How do I make money?
Yeah.
I put roofing on. I still have to drive back to the city to work.
Oh, you put roofing on houses?
Yeah.
Now, what about those freemen? Are you into all that?
No, I ain't into that. But I'm sure that the government is harassing them unjustly, just like they done Randy Weaver and just like they done Waco.
You think so?
Of course.
Well, from what I read, those guys weren't paying their bills, and they were ripping people off and making sure the town people were all...
bad checks.
Well, then why ain't the people complaining? What's the FBI got to do with it?
Setting up their own court system and threatening people's lives? You know?
Well, if they break a law, they got state laws there. What's the FBI got to run off down there for?
All right. Well, hey, listen, what can I tell you? Hey, here's a woman. She don't like that I put Daniel on the phone. She is against it. You on there, honey? Hello?
Hello?
Is this Christy? I don't know.
It doesn't sound like Christy.
Christy, she hung up.
She hung up. She's afraid. Christy?
Huh?
Oh, what's the matter?
Now she really proved it.
Hey, honey, you cannot say the F word or I got to bleep you off. And
niggers can.
Excuse me.
If
I am
she speaks, you'll have to say it. It's the only language she knows.
Excuse me. You
Ain't no
are
excuse for you.
disrespect to this world. You know this?
There ain't no excuse for
you know it is a sin to be prejudiced? Do you know this? No? I hope you burn in hell.
Well.
Okay. Cut her off.
Cut her off?
Yeah, hang up on her. We don't need no filthy mouth nigger on the radio.
Now, you're saying this is... Are you a black woman?
No, I'm not.
Daniel says you're black.
No, I'm not. I'm Cherokee.
Oh, Cherokee.
Yes, I am.
That's same thing. My ancestors said the only good Indians are dead, ain't you?
What? Let me ask you something, Daniel. You don't like the Indians?
Excuse me?
I like white people.
You like white people? What about the Indians, though?
The Indians? Well, what my ancestors think about them.
Oh, honey,
they said the only good Indians are dead Indians. Hey, we play cowboys and Indians. We're fixing to start playing cowboys and niggers.
You took this land away from us. Us.
Took it away from me.
People, us.
That's right, because we were so intelligent. We come down there with guns, and y'all were so sick.
You are disrespect to this world. Somebody needs to shoot you in your head. You know
I know it. You're a savage enough to do it.
If somebody don't shoot you,
that's why I moved to the mountains, nigger. That's why I moved to the mountains. So many people thinking like you.
Yeah, that's why you went to the mountains, because you're scared of the black people. Because you know they will kick your butt.
Everybody better be scared of them.
Honey, I ain't scared of you. Let me tell you that right now.
They better be scared of you, though.
You better come and find me, let me tell you that right now, because I ain't scared of you.
I know you ain't. I know you
better know, because you're a redneck. That's what
you're a jungle animal. You need your order left in the jungle.
Yeah, yeehaw. Why don't you go ride your horsey, honey?
Now, let me tell you something. Daniel, I think she's coming on to you.
I don't think so. I don't come on to people that are disgraced to this world. You too, Howard.
Well, let me get some...
You are disgraced to this world.
Thank you.
No, yeah, you better thank you. Funny, isn't it?
Hang up on that trash.
All right.
I can't believe think Daniel wants to cut somebody off from their free speech.
Hey, this is his time.
Free speech. You can't talk without you four-letter vulgar words.
No, we're just trying to understand the racist point of view. That's all.
Probably the way Mama talked when she was a baby.
What?
I said, that's probably the language your mama used when she was a baby.
Now, you took me by surprise there. I didn't know American Indians was on the list. Now, what's worse, Jews, American Indians, or blacks?
Jews are the worst.
Right.
Oh.
Jews are the devil.
Right.
So how did you celebrate Passover?
So Jews are worse than the Indians and the blacks?
That's right. That's right. Niggers was animals. I've told you before, niggers are animals, but Jews are the devil.
Hey, Daniel, who was that on the phone there with you? That one of your kids?
Yeah, that's my grandson.
Oh, your grandson. So you don't have a child that young, do you, Dan?
Yeah, I said, man, Daniel's pretty frisky up in the mountains. Going for it. All right, so do you think we got a good update here? Any other questions left for Daniel?
I'm shocked that he'd moved, but you're up there in the mountains now, and you still come down to the city every once in a while, so you're still not safe.
You growing your own food?
No, I still sell these T-shirts and hat pins, patches, and stuff.
Oh, you mean you
still got the same address?
You mean you're
selling? Still got the same address at Post Office Box in Oakwood, 446.
Now you're selling what? Different. What do the T-shirts say?
I got a good T-shirt now that says I ain't a racist. I just never met a nigger I like.
Now, are those selling briskly?
Yeah, they sell pretty good.
And do you still have the signs set up and all your statues?
No, I didn't bring that to the mountains with me.
Really? No signs in the mountains?
No, I'm undercover.
Now, what did you think of the police beating the Mexican people over in the...
Well, they ought to beat them.
They
should have beat them before they crossed the border.
Wow, unbelievable.
So we ought to go to Mexico and beat up Mexicans?
That's right, beat them when they come across the border.
Now, hey, I don't know if you read about this, Daniel. I was accused. Remember, you were on TV and you defended Pat Buchanan.
CBS.
You said you liked Pat Buchanan, right?
That's right.
And then Pat Buchanan's people blamed me for putting you up to it. He said you were a Howard Stern a guy who was put up to it. I had nothing to do with that, right?
That's right.
I want to go on record.
I like Pat Buchanan all by myself.
You don't need me. You never listened to me about who to like, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I got blamed for that.
Yeah. I don't guess they're going to sue you, are they?
No, I don't think so. I could sue them.
Yeah, but they were all worried about their story. Thought you were a fake. They didn't think you were a real racist.
So you're here to say that you are a real Pat Buchanan fan?
That's right.
And you're a real racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a real racist.
All right, thanks a lot, Daniel.
Okay.
All right, thanks for checking in with us. There's your Daniel Carver Ku Klux Klan update.
Yeah. Well, I still don't know what his association is in the Klan to the Klan is.
He's probably the Grand Kleagle. Right, Daniel? You're one of the top guys, right?
That's right.
Yeah. See?
That's right.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Oh, I believe he is.
It don't matter what she believes.
Why is that?
She's just an ignorant nigger.
That's right, Daniel. That's right. And that's a great organization, and I'm glad you're heading it. I know it won't do very well.
It's been around nearly 200 years.
Yeah, and you still haven't gotten what you wanted, have you, you dummy?
All right, Daniel, thank you.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I think he's like one of the top guys.
Oh, God.
You don't have that kind of guy with that kind of dedication to an organization, and you don't make him one of the top guys.
He is dedicated. He's lost jobs for them.
Oh, yeah.
He's done everything.
You know.
He loves his racism.
Oh, he does. He holds on to it dearly. Hey, we got to take a break. There it is, Daniel Carver update, and we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. KGL Fort Worth.
This letter includes the following absolutely astounding content.
We start every morning with a legendary Howard Stern Show.
Legendary? This surely must have been a typo when you meant lavatory. Or are you, as a program director, actually denying that this smutty little boy, Howard, plagiarizes all of his scripts from Gents Rum Wall?
Well, if you haven't listened to Howard
You're
lately,
exactly right.
You have to give him a try.
No, you're wrong.
It's an outrageously funny show that you'll be talking about all day.
Would you care to wager, say $20,000, that I can listen to this scatological coprolaliac for 20 minutes and not talk about it at all?
You have the power to control what's heard on the radio. Use it.
You may rest assured that I shall. And this is Les Kinsale.
The Howard Stern Show.
Les. Nice little tirade there, wouldn't you say? Didn't sound like he meant it, though.
Think it's a joke.
You think that little kid on Daniel Carver's lap, is he like doing, the hating the black thing yet? Do you think they trained him yet?
Oh, well, Daniel was saying that he does a lot of home educating.
Yeah. Hey, you're on the air.
Hey, yeah, Howard. I listen to you every time you have your man from the KKK on, and it just amazes me the frivolity that you have when you have him on, as opposed to
funny.
Say for instance, let me just say this. Say for instance, you had somebody like Spike Lee or Farrakhan, who you're always
they won't come on. I've had Al Sharpton. Had a lot of good laughs with him.
Who you're always debasing, but even when you have Al Sharpton on, you don't talk to him with the same frivolity.
Oh, you have a frivolity meter in your house?
Excuse me?
I say you have a frivolity meter in your house?
Yes, I do. But the thing about
I didn't realize.
The thing about it is that he even said that you use him to be able to say the word nigger and make fun of niggers and put them down. You could if you think that he knows me, then you're insane. No,
you're as insane as he is.
It's just if you look at yourself, it's like a yin and yang thing when you're dealing with
what is your point?
Racist.
What is your point?
The point is that I believe what he said, and I think subliminally you do dislike black people. It's just that you can't come out and say it.
They're insane.
See, for the public, you'll sit there and say, "Oh, I love black people. I have a lot of black friends and everything."
I didn't say I love black people. I like some black people. I don't like. I like people are people. I don't like some white people. You're insane.
No.
Why? Because you put Daniel Carver on means that you agree with his opinion? This is a controversial radio program.
The thing is that you put him on all the time, and it's
we haven't had him on in months.
It's like a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for you. And because you get to,
I do think yes, it is a lot of fun.
You get to put this guy on, and he says he says nigger this, nigger that.
Let me ask you something. What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living that you're so knowledgeable about me?
I have a very good job, so don't even.
What do you do? I'm asking you what you do.
I'm president of a company.
President of what kind of company?
It's a clothing company.
A clothing company?
Yeah.
You're the president of a clothing company?
Yeah, absolutely am.
And you know so much about me?
Yeah, because I listen to you all the time.
I see. And this clothing company, where do I see your clothes?
You see them in all the big clothing stores.
Oh, yeah. What's the name of the clothing?
It's called U.S. Expedition.
U.S. Expedition is your company?
Absolutely.
You own it?
I'm a chief financial partner.
You said you own it.
But I said I'm president.
Oh, you are the president.
Absolutely. But what does that have to do with our conversation? See, the thing is that
I'm just curious what you do. You're a very intelligent man that you know so much about me. I'm curious.
You're looking to see if I had some kind of job, like a little like a street sweeper or something.
No, because first of all, you don't own that company.
And you don't own
You're lying. You're lying. You admit you've lied to all of us. You don't own that company. You don't even work for that company.
The difference is that
this guy's a fibber.
There's a difference.
President. All right, President. I got to go.
All right. Goodbye.
You don't know any. You don't know anything.
No, I know more.
Go
than
make
you.
pants.
I know.
He's a liar. CEO. President. The president of nothing. Trust me. I know my customers. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'm doing great.
Oh, great.
Why? I mean, what do you care?
Oh, I do care. You're the king, my man.
All right, what can I do for you?
Listen, I just got some information regarding the Nielsen homes.
The Nielsen homes?
Yeah, well, as far as becoming a Nielsen home.
The TV ratings? You're going to become a Nielsen home?
Yes, sir.
Well, there you go.
And I want to see if you guys wanted to basically rig the numbers.
I don't want to rig them.
No,
let me ask you something.
Write down what you watch.
Do you watch the E! Show?
Absolutely.
Well, there you go. You got to write down that you watch it.
Well, except I got to watch it at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. That's the joke.
I know. So how do we do it as far as getting there on prime
time? Did they put a meter on your box?
Yeah, they're coming in this week. Actually, I want to rig the whole home.
Hey, we could really do good with that, huh, man?
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Let's see. What should we tell this guy to watch? Who do we want to reward? Let's screw some people. Don't watch Regis and Kathy Lee.
Oh, never do.
I can't understand how that's popular. So no matter what you tune to, after like a minute or so, it registers as a program.
Right. Well, I have to plug in the number as far as.
But even if you tape, it'll get it.
Yeah, you got to rig up the VCR. You got to do like 3 or 4 TVs in the house.
You know, who's a good guy, Dana Carvey. Watch his show.
Okay.
I appreciate you doing this, by the way, because this helps us and sets us up as a powerful, powerful entity.
And that's why I'm doing it, old king.
Mad TV just sent over a funny piece. Give them a little something.
All right.
Let's see who we should. Oh, do me a favor, 90210.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, please.
Hey, this is my own stuff. And Babylon 5.
See, Howard, that one I don't watch, but for you, I'll put it on every TV.
Thanks.
Well, then do the X-Files for me.
You like that?
Yes, I love the X-Files.
All right, Robin. How about Jackie? Jackie, they got a special documentary on roadkill.
Why don't you tape it, you moron?
Hey, shut up, Jackie.
Yeah, really, Jackie.
Stupid ass. You moron.
Good comeback, huh, Howard?
Yeah. So that's how he was with Dice. You're a moron.
All right, what else?
Mr. Comeback. Let me think.
Yeah, what's on? Roseanne, you want to give...
yeah, give Roseanne. She's been nice to us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, come on. We've been getting along with her for 2 years now.
All right. All right, she's in.
No Seinfeld?
No.
He's out.
Yeah, don't watch Seinfeld. Take him down a step.
I actually took Channel 4 out of my programmer, so I don't have to watch it.
Let's see. Well, let me think. Leno or Letterman.
Now, let's give Jay some numbers.
I don't know. Dave's been awfully nice to me lately.
I don't know. Don't give either one of
But
those.
he owes you.
Yeah, you know what? Don't give either one.
All right.
Give it to Nightline. That's always funny that Nightline wins.
Beats them.
Yeah. What about Bells? Screw Bells. Let's think. What else?
Any talk shows?
This is really great.
Oh, no 60 Minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Not after last week. Forget it.
No 60 Minutes. Definitely that's out.
Okay.
You want to give Superman...
By the way, we have to talk in code. They may be monitoring.
Hey, don't worry about it.
All right.
They're not going to know it's you.
Superman, you want to give, Lois and Clark, you want to give...
No. What do they ever do for me?
Hey,
I don't know. We like the show. We watch it.
Yeah. Wasn't on last night. Charlton Heston was in a robe.
I know. They have to play that every year.
Charlton Heston was in a dress.
He was playing Moses again?
Yeah, and he's got big flabby nips and
well, there was another
belly,
time, Howard.
his belly hanging over his dress.
That was in shape when he was around.
And he's all tan. I hate that guy.
I love that poofed up hair, once he...
Well, we don't have to worry about that one. That's not going to affect us.
Watch Melrose Place.
Okay.
What else? Who else do we really like? Who else has been really good to us?
Jackie, have a show yet?
Oh, Chuck Norris.
Oh, yeah, the Chuck Norris show.
All right, Chuck.
Give him a little work.
Now, I don't know how long this goes on for. I think it's a couple of weeks.
Yeah, good.
Chuck's on weekly.
Want me to keep coming back on a weekly basis, give you an update?
Yeah, and on E, just give me the ratings.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, don't give any of the other shows, because that makes me more powerful over there. The fact that I'm the only show that gets ratings.
That's right. You only tune to E to see us.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but I have to do that, like I said, at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, all right, so fine.
All right. What was that, Jack?
Yeah. Let's see. Can you think of anything else?
I'm trying to think if there's anybody or anything else.
Can we take down your phone number and then we can call you with more stuff?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, because this is just spur of the moment.
Yeah, we need to think.
Uh-oh.
I mean, this is pretty important.
I know it is. That's why I called you.
We'd like to control all of that. So we would.
Well, you know what we could do? Like I said, they want to hook up 3 to 4 TVs in my house.
Yeah.
So I could program one for you, do one for Robin, and Timmy. I mean, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Jackie.
Yeah, now why don't we... Timmy the cat?
Yeah.
Timmy's...
Wow!
No, dude, we vote as a block, so all the TVs, we'll tell you what to do.
Go to the same thing.
All right, how do you want to work it?
Well, start with those shows.
Okay.
Did you write down what we said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what about as far as adding to the list?
Well, hold on. I'll let Gary, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. I like that kind of power. Who else has been good to us? Not too many people. Fran Drescher?
The nanny.
Yeah, she's been nice to us.
Yeah.
All right. I'll tell the guy the nanny. Hey, dude, the nanny, okay? Dude.
Yeah.
The nanny, too.
Nanny? Okay.
Yeah, Fran Drescher. Hold on. Anybody who's been nice to us. Boy, this guy's got us thinking now. Hey, want to talk to Max?
Max Kinkle?
Yeah, give him a plug. He's out there looking for work. Anybody want to know what happens to a DJ after they get canned?
DJs from the past. Who cares? We do.
Poor Max, who's got the overnight shot here on the...
Yeah, he even came in and did one of those auditions.
Oh. Yeah. How embarrassing is that?
Yeah.
It really sucks being a DJ because you could be in it for years and years and years. Then all of a sudden...
You're working at a station, and all of a sudden they come in and say, you can audition for a job.
Yeah. A guy who auditioned every day, in a sense.
He was on every night.
And did they hire one person they auditioned?
No.
Not one. Not one. I told Max not to audition.
Max was
hey, Max.
cool, though. He refused to come in here and let him lower the boom.
It's over, Max. Yeah, I heard. It's over. I heard you would not be fired in person. Come on, here, sit down on the microphone.
It's over, okay?
Sit down, man.
Max went gray.
Yeah, you lost all the color in your hair.
You'll be out of work all this time, huh?
Max.
KKK on, huh?
Yeah. In fact, he might be getting his own show here.
Yeah, Kinkle gets kicked out of KROQ again.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, Max, you look like your own father.
I do, don't I?
Yeah, you aged.
Actually, I'm doing the Clooney look. I'm between Nick Clooney, his father, and his George Clooney.
It's hard to believe they don't want you here. Those kind of jokes.
That kind of banter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you want?
Still got the young chick? Or did she leave you?
No, she's still with me.
Really?
Yeah.
How much longer?
I don't know.
How much longer do you think that's going to... What are you going to do if you don't get another radio gig soon? You got to find a way to support yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Because he just got a divorce.
I know. He's got kids to support.
That's a while ago.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah. About a year ago.
But you got to pay child support, right?
They're all...
Oh, a year ago. That's recent, man.
They're older.
So he had a good thing when he got the job here, got the divorce, got the young girlfriend off the radio show.
Yeah.
And now he's got no job. What's going on? Are you hunting?
She's not that young.
Yeah?
It's not that old either. Watch out. I won't even have her myself I get done with this.
Would you get a big zit on your face?
I don't know. Do I have one?
Yeah, you got a zit.
Oh, well, okay.
I mean, you look a mess.
What is this one up here? You got?
I don't have any zits.
No, it's right there. It's a little red.
No, that's from putting my glasses up.
Oh, is that it? Yeah.
You can't. I don't.
How do you talk to a guy?
I'm just trying to find out. Yeah. How do you talk to a guy who's in a ranting rave? Would you listen to me?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's going on the job front?
There's different people I've talked to. I could have left town, but I didn't want to.
You didn't want to leave town.
You're sticking with New York, huh?
I want to see something come up here.
Right.
May start a business.
What kind of business?
Something along the lines of production.
Production business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to do that when I came up into New York the first time.
So you will offer your services as a commercial guy, like you'll do commercial production.
You got a studio?
This is really depressing.
Why is that?
You got a home studio?
No.
So when did you get your last paycheck?
I'm talking to certain people regarding maybe aligning and doing a production facility within an advertising agency.
Ah.
Which I'll leave it at that.
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
So what happened after you auditioned here? They called you up and they fired you?
No, that was that day, That was it. I knew it was that, it was going to be gone.
Oh, you're kidding. That very day they called you?
On January 5th.
The day you auditioned?
Well,
it didn't take long.
Wow. No. But I mean, we were talking that morning, remember?
Right.
We ended the show.
Right.
I came on with you, and we said, then we went on like a 2-3 week hiatus.
That's right.
But I didn't think it was, hopeful, and then we hung in there for about 3 weeks, and then we got to work.
That was it.
That was it.
Wow.
So you guys still don't have anybody here, do you?
He got a phone call to come in. That was the best.
Yeah, Tom called you to come in so he could fire you?
Yeah.
And you said, no, I'm not coming in?
What's the point,
What happened? He called you up and said, I want to see you here?
No, Tom didn't,
What did he do? What did he say?
Andre left a message, and I called him back, and I said, there's no need to come in.
What? But he didn't tell you. How do you know it was bad news?
Because I came out and asked him. I said, is this to say goodbye? And he said, yeah. I said, well, we can do it here.
I want to come in and look at Andre.
Well, no, Andre's been great.
I know, but who wants to come in and look at him? I mean...
Yeah, you don't need to be sitting in somebody's office when you get this news.
I never understood why they have to fire you in person.
Because it eases them,
Yeah,
they feel better about it,
I knew when you auditioned.
And I didn't want to make them feel better.
See, I told Max not to audition.
Yeah.
I said, don't audition. It's really crazy.
It's demeaning.
If they thought you were good and they wanted
exactly
you.
what you said.
Right.
I understood that, and I could, see your point to it, and it's valid. But at the time when you're going through it, you say to yourself, hey, I'll go through the motions, and that's it.
Right.
So
it's a real drag, this business. Any guy with a deep voice can get a radio show.
Yeah.
You can't anymore. No, anything it's a hindrance.
What, the deep voice is a hindrance?
You can't do that anymore.
You can't do what?
You can't get on with that. People don't want to hear that. They want to hear somebody,
is that what they want to hear?
That's it.
I guess that would be me. Yeah.
How you doing his Howard impression?
Max was telling Angie that he's up for a TV talk show host.
Oh, is that right?
I said, I'm up for anything.
you're up for it.
TV talk show. Nobody's offered him a TV talk show.
Oh, you're up for that. Like if somebody wants to give you a TV show, you're up for it.
Definitely.
In America or
everybody else is.
Or would you like to work elsewhere?
You have another planet in mind? I'll go there. I don't care. Hey, I'm available.
So the point is that you are still available.
Absolutely.
And you are searching for a disc jockey job.
Well, not necessarily that. It could be anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Now, Max, you called to come in and do this show. Was there a particular reason?
Yeah.
What?
Howard said, hey, anytime you feel like coming back, come back. Say hi. You said that.
I did.
So?
But I wasn't being sincere.
Being polite.
I was being polite.
And I'm politely accepting. So I came back.
You want to intern?
Anytime. No, I don't think so.
Pick up girls.
I'm just,
That'll give me trouble.
I wouldn't use up.
I'm amazed.
You think he'd have an agenda?
Yeah.
But he doesn't.
Well, I do have an agenda.
What is the agenda?
I'm looking for a job.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You want to just get the word out.
If you were looking for a job, what would you do? Try to keep your name circled around. That's all.
That's right.
So you just came in to put
I'm
your
doing
name out there
That's
again.
it. Sure.
Okay.
Hey, I admire that.
Man says to me, calls me his friend. Come back anytime you want.
Were you in Vietnam?
Yeah.
So was I. Let me tell you something, man. I wouldn't turn my back on another buddy who went to Vietnam.
So this was like a Vietnam thing?
This was a Vietnam thing. Even though you were a swabby, all right, even though you were pollywog painting ships when I was out there being a grunt and did 3 tours of duty.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. That ship didn't get any paint on it all the time we were over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you something. We have an unbreakable bond, man.
Yeah,
That's why I let him on. I don't let the other disc jockeys on.
No, that's right.
That's right.
You've been very kind to me.
That's right.
And everybody I've ever talked to said the same thing about it.
Because of Nam. And that's it, man. Anybody who survived Nam with me is all right.
That's it.
Well, if you survive Nam, you can certainly survive this.
Absolutely.
You're damn right. Although I don't know what was worse.
About that. I don't know about unemployment.
Hey, did I tell you? Let's talk about gook broads, what we had during the war. Come on, let's have some fun. I miss you, buddy.
Yeah, you can't have these conversations anymore. These.
Come on, let's have Vietnam talk.
Draft dodgers in here with you.
Get Fred.
At least Robin was in the service. Jackie, who was a draft dodger, pure and simple, got out on a bad knee. Got out on a bad knee.
Right. A bad knee?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I see this guy. He can do headstands. Yeah, water on the knee. He had water on his head. And Fred, who's a pussy, sitting there hugging his mama's coattail.
Get out of here. I registered for the draft. They ended up the year I registered.
What year was that?
1973, my friend.
That is right. Actually,
we know.
72 they ended it.
And Max lied about our age just to get in.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the time I had sex with this gook broad in Nam? Did I tell you about it?
No, but you're going to.
What?
For how much? How much do you have to pay?
Let me tell you about this.
You were really uptown for a candy bar.
Let me tell you about this. This is a wild story. I'm having sex with this gook broad. That's what you called them. You had to dehumanize them because we were out there killing them every day.
Was this
Did you ever kill any actual gooks? Did you kill a gook?
Did you? Remember what I told you a long time ago?
What?
You go ahead and talk. You want to talk about
Did you kill? Did you make a kill? You didn't have any kills, did you?
No.
Did you kill anyone? Did you see the person you killed?
Did you just fire the guns and hope that somebody died?
Let me tell you, this girl I had.
Yeah.
This is. Actually, I could tell you. This was a virgin. Now let me tell you something.
Some young girl.
Oh, you listen to this. So I'm having sex with her. It's wild. Regular sex first, then input number 3. Oh. The only thing, no oral sex, because I couldn't find her head.
Oh, no.
I could not find her head. That's how things were in Nam. People don't know it.
You didn't pay anything for it.
Oh, no. She was just laying by the side of the road. Yeah, those were the days.
So sick.
I love Nam.
People wonder how we get this radio show.
Oh, man. Oh.
Well, this feels like Nam a little bit. You know?
Max, now, when you were over there, you must have done something.
You never went for a little R&R and had a little sex? Did you have any kills? Seriously?
Hong Kong, yeah. I went to R&R twice in Hong Kong.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No Thailand?
The one time we went in there, they blew the pier up.
That's right.
Yeah.
You told me about that.
Yeah.
The communists blew up the pier.
Yeah.
So did you have...
you didn't see a girl's head.
Almost like when I was over in Detroit.
Did you see that girl's head? I want to find her head to say goodbye. Never found her head.
Hong Kong prostitutes?
When did you leave Detroit?
When did I leave Detroit? That was 1980.
80? Yeah.
Yes.
But you were only there for about a year?
The Hong Kong prostitutes.
Yeah. She's avoiding the topic. What's with you, man? The only reason I wanted you in here so we can talk about it now.
I know that.
How many kills did you have?
I don't know.
How many actual kills?
I don't know.
That's a lie. No man goes to Nam and doesn't. I mean, I'm confused because I blew up a schoolhouse, and then when they went and counted the kills, they counted, listen to this, they counted the whole damn schoolhouse as one.
Oh.
I must have blown up women, children, 50, 60.
School was in session.
Oh, yeah. When I blew up the schoolhouse. Hell, yes. Hey, man, you get them young, they can't come out and bite your ass out in the jungle. Let me tell you, young kids...
That was a precautionary.
Oh, it certainly was. God bless Lieutenant Cowley.
Where the hell is he today?
That's right. He's doing a radio show, I think, for Z100.
He can get work. I can't get work.
You ever shoot a guy in your sights, or did you just do it from a ship?
We were always on the ship.
Oh, no, that's why.
You never zeroed in on anybody.
You never saw a guy's head,
and you never in your crosshairs.
You never had him in your cross. You never had him like lined up and shot him.
Isn't that called crosshairs?
No.
What is that called?
That's your sights.
No, that thing in the middle is called the crosshair.
It's called the cross.
Yeah, if you're a sniper, it is.
Yeah, I don't call it. I'm no sniper.
Oh.
I always looked at a man before I killed him. Unbelievable. How many kills were you credited with?
I have no idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure you do.
No.
You don't have nightmares at night about all the people you kill? I do. Oh, man.
Max sleeps like a baby.
The worst is when I bombed that schoolhouse, boy.
Only every Friday when I get a file.
I'll tell you how you get. You get into a groove over there. Like when I blew up the school, I was cheered. I was a hero. When I come back here, they call me baby killer. But I'm going to tell you something, man. I bombed that school, and those kids flew out of that building like it was time for recess. Ever kill a buddy with friendly fire?
Oh, no.
Now, that's fun.
Well, one time when we got into bad food in Hong Kong.
Yeah. No, seriously. You ever shot someone, a friend of yours? That happened to me. I was out in the jungle, man. We were so crazed, Robin. We were surrounded by the enemy. The VC, the Kong, the Gooks.
Yeah.
Fire coming from all over, from behind me, from in front of me. I didn't know where anyone was. Usually you think of warfare behind you or your buddies, but that wasn't the case. I turned around. I heard footsteps. I was paranoid. Boom, 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 boom. I got off 6 shots. It's my best friend.
Oh, no.
Eric Gump.
You killed Eric Gump.
Yep.
You killed your best friend.
Shot him in the back 4 times.
I guess he got the message.
You're kidding me? One time? This is embarrassing.
It's lucky you didn't get shot.
You're not kidding. I killed a guy once when he was taking a dump.
Another friend of yours?
Friend.
I saw a guy get it.
That's right. That's right.
That was the Howard guy.
Was he wiping at the time?
No.
That's my guy. He was wiping.
No,
yeah. Yeah. This guy was wiping.
No, he just had his piece right between his...
Looked like he was reaching for a gun.
No.
I didn't realize he was reaching for toilet paper.
That was a luxury.
Yeah, I love having you on the show, man.
I know you do.
Love talking Nam.
Those great memories.
Damn right, buddy.
Those memories.
Let me tell you something.
What are you guys doing here now?
Who?
Other than your show. There's nothing.
Dude.
Jockless. It's a jukebox.
That's right. And we like it that way.
Yeah?
No, I miss you, man. I miss talking Nam with you.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck.
Hey, by the way, I found out what the rating was just leading into you.
Yeah?
Like a 4.1.
You did?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Wow. They should have never gotten rid of you, Max.
Yeah, they, you know.
Unbelievable.
They, you know.
Unbelievable. You're on the air.
Hello.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
I was wondering, you're pretty good friends with Chuck Norris, and I was watching his show the other night, and he's got one of the worst wigs I've ever seen in my life, and I wondered why you never mentioned it.
Not a wig.
About it.
You're wrong.
Norris has a wig.
You don't have a wig.
He doesn't wear a piece.
I think on his chest he does. No, you're absolutely wrong.
You got to be kidding.
No, he doesn't wear a wig.
If you look at any of the old Bruce Lee movies or anything else he was in for, you know...
If he's wearing one, I'm not aware of it. Do you guys think he's wearing a wig?
I never thought that.
I think Max was wearing one before Chuck Norris.
Wait a minute. You want me to tell the truth?
Do you think he is wearing one, Robin?
I think he may be doing something.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, boy.
Oh, really?
She's cold. She's cold.
Ask him.
I think, the last time he was in, as a matter of fact, I was looking really hard.
Really?
And I think there's something going on there.
Oh, geez.
I know the color of his hair has changed more times than DuPont's.
Yeah, so is yours.
Well, hey.
Yeah.
I'm admitting it. Look at what's this here. What's this?
Max was going Friars Club Red for a while, and then all of a sudden now he's gray.
Well, it's going to stay that way.
You know what, dude? I tell you something. I feel kind of dumb. I didn't pick up on it, but Robin's saying that she saw something there.
Well, you're the ace. I always thought you'd pick up on it because I love when you do that.
I'm pretty good.
People.
I'll bring it up the next time.
I really think he looks strange. He's got this kind of Planet of the Apes face, and he's got this fake hair.
Dude. Yeah, well, I don't think you're going to tell him that with his face, though.
No, I'd tell him if I was like behind some bulletproof glass or something, you know.
Hey, man, I'll check into it. Thanks.
Maybe in another state.
Hey, you're on the air. Yes?
Yeah, hello?
You're on the air. You in Nam?
Is this Howard?
This guy was in Nam. He's too young.
No, I was calling about something else.
What is it?
A market research firm called me the other day, and I get these calls like every year or every 6 months.
Yeah.
I must be on some kind of list or something. And they asked me a lot of strange questions, and they asked me something about you.
What'd they ask?
Well, they asked me, who did I want to be the Academy Awards host for next year?
Right.
And they gave me a list of, 4 choices. David Letterman, Whoopi Goldberg, someone else, and you.
Really?
Great idea.
Howard's name was on that
Great
list?
idea.
Yeah, there's a short list. I'm aware of it.
What did I say a long time ago on your show? Remember one of the first times I was on? Didn't I tell
Max, your malaria is coming.
No.
Listen to me. Let me tell you something, Max. Who's making a movie this year?
You are.
Who's going into production I'm in pre-production. Who goes into production in 2 weeks? Me.
Max written out.
But I told you, I said
Max is out of the film now.
No,
you're back in there. You're getting to be in there. You need some R&R, Max. No, but seriously. I'm telling you I'm going to win the Academy Award. My script is the best goddamn script I have ever read.
But this guy said that you'd be great as a host.
You talk about Woody Allen's a New York filmmaker, Steven Spielberg, this, that, and the other thing. Ivan Reitman, Betty Thomas, and Len Bloom have put together the script. Betty challenged everything in the script. I just read the newest version of it. It's better than it used to be.
Wow.
And it was good before.
Reitman is fabulous. You're going to have a hit. There's no question about it.
What do you know, Max?
Yeah. I know one thing.
What did this guy say? So they asked you about then what did they ask you?
Well, they asked me, really strange questions, they asked me about toy trains. They asked me, did I have toy trains as a child?
Now, you told them you want me as the Academy Award guy?
Yeah, they asked me, David Letterman, Whoopi Goldberg, someone else, or you, and I said you.
I'm better than all of them, that's all.
I thought you'd be great, but then again, I'd rather see you win an Academy Award than host the show.
Yeah.
Well, have they ever had a situation where the host has won the Academy Award?
What I plan to do next year is not only host, but win all the Academy Awards.
That's wonderful.
I'll be doing the whole show to an empty auditorium. Because I don't think anyone would show up if I was the host.
The award.
Yeah.
The award.
That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I want to say hi, everybody. I know there's 1 billion people out there watching. I guess there's not that much suspense this year. I guess the only suspense is what I'll say every time I win. I mean, obviously, I'm walking away with it. And plus, I've checked the roster of what's coming out next year. There's no competition.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe if you won all 27 Academy Awards.
You know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm going to give the award to a cardboard me. Stand behind it.
So you'll bring out a card cutout of yourself.
Hell yeah. Isn't that good? That'd be funny, right? You would laugh at that.
But I told you that originally you'd be a great host. You'd be a great host.
You said that?
Go back. He's always checking the computer. Check the computer.
All right. Thank you, Max. Hi, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, why do you keep talking about Vietnam so bad?
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Were you there?
Yes, I was.
All right, then you know what it is, man. We can't get it off our mind, and the best thing we can do is talk about it.
Do you talk about it, sir?
I talk about it all the time. I get flashbacks.
You in a support group?
Yes.
Me too.
I was in 2 tours.
I was in 3.
What year were you there?
Yeah, what year were you there, buddy?
69, 70.
What was your name? Did you have a special name?
No, I just used my own name.
Yeah.
I think I was driving a taxi.
I had a nickname.
What was your nickname?
Out there in them? You never heard of me?
No.
Max, tell him. All right, I'll tell you. I was Chugukflesh. Do you know who that is? Did you ever hear about my legend, Chugukflesh?
I never heard that. You know, I was driving a tanker. I think I ran over Timmy the cat one day. I think I really killed him.
Did you kill any gooks?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Oh, yeah. Right?
I killed him. I effed the skull of one.
Oh. Me too. Did you really were in them? What year were you there?
Yeah. 69, 70.
Hey?
What unit were you with?
What unit?
What?
What unit were you with?
Platoon 402.
I knew the 402. Did you know that, Max?
Platoon 402, what, Army, Marine Corps?
Army.
What's the matter with you? 402 was the Army.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody here.
Put another quarter in.
Well, I had to pull over to the side of the road just to talk to you.
Fred was in Nam, 87, 88. He was there as a tourist.
Where I was?
All right, thank you.
All right.
Hey, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
What can I do for you? You in Nam?
In Nam?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't in Nam.
Pussy. What'd you have, a bad knee?
Be nice.
All right, go ahead. What do you want?
I'm going to talk to Howard.
Yeah, this is Howard. You're wasting my time. I'm talking Nam.
Oh, my God. I didn't even know.
All right, goodbye.
Hey, guy, wait a second. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I got it now. I was in Boston Billiards in Connecticut.
You weren't in Nam. You were in Boston Billiards?
I was at Boston Billiards in Connecticut. Chevy Chase was there.
Oh, Chevy was there.
And
Chevy moved up around there.
He did.
He lives in Bedford now.
Yeah.
He lives in Bedford.
He moved away from Los Angeles?
Yeah. Well, what for? There's nothing going on there
He's
for
not
him.
in the movie business anymore.
Now he's a landowner. Yeah, you saw him in Connecticut. Turn down your radio. You're getting all confused. You're listening to yourself.
Jesus Christ.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
So he was at Bedford Billiards and
Boston
Chevy
Billiards.
was there?
Boston Billiards.
Boston Billiards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so go ahead.
What was he doing there?
He was playing pool. He was playing pool with this guy.
Was he sober?
But they were having drinks. They were drinking. They were drinking. His career's so miserable, he got to drink. So, he's filming Las Vegas Vacation starting today.
So, dude, what happened? So you saw Chevy there, and what happened?
He's there, and I'm with my friends, and we're just playing the pool, and we've been there for about an hour.
And what are you guys, two Mama Lukes?
So,
huh?
Two chooches?
Are you Chooch or a Mama Luke?
Chooch and Mama Luke.
Douchebag says what?
And, what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
So we're there, and we're playing the pool, and I said, let's do it for a gag. I said, I hate this guy.
Go ahead.
Let's send him over a drink, and then, tell him it's from Howard Stern. We wrote it on the napkin.
So let me get this right. You went over there, and you got a drink, and you said, hey, this is a drink from Howard Stern?
No, I didn't send it over. The waitress did.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, but you wrote it on the napkin.
We wrote it on the napkin.
What'd you write on the napkin?
We wrote two Chevy Chase from Howard Stern, just to make it simple.
All right, go ahead.
He threw the pool stick down, put his hand, came out, storming out of the room, and he's just like, I can't believe this. He goes, you guys better grow up. What kind of garbage? What kind of?
Was he cursing?
Yeah, he was cursing. He was cursing like a man, like he was nuts.
So what did you
I can't believe it. And my friend,
did his hairpiece fall off?
My friend,
slid off.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So then he started yelling at you. Did they throw him out of the place, or they threw you guys?
No, he left, and the manager said we couldn't go back there no more.
No, you got thrown out after he left.
We're doing nothing. And my friend, he was scared off his wit. He was sitting down in a chair, and I was getting all the heat.
All right. That sounds pretty funny.
It was ridiculous.
Thanks, man.
Takes it easy.
Did Chevy drink the drink, though?
I hope not, because we poisoned it.
Okay, thanks.
Later, guys.
We don't want to poison any drink.
No.
Oh, man. Seeing Maxie like this is great. Huh? Brings back all those Nam memories, too. I forgot all about Nam until you walked in the door this morning. Usually I think about it every day.
You do?
Oh.
Thought you were down in your basement.
Would have been funny if they took the pool cue and took Chevy Chase's wig off with it. You know what I mean? Like lifted it. He lifted his hair off.
Maybe it bounced off by itself.
Rolled around.
Man. Remember the rainy season in Nam, man?
I worked longer than he did.
Remember the rainy season in Nam? Huh?
Yeah.
One time, man, it was rainy season, so we had to get out from under. I was in the jungle maybe a week. So we built a lean-to. You built lean-tos. Oh, you were on a ship.
No.
You were pollywog.
No, I just got rained on.
What did you do when that rain just came? It came down.
Oh, let me tell you what we did. You see, this is the sick stuff I never even told you about. This is maybe the sickest thing we had to do. We built a lean-to out of gook bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, all hot babes, too.
Oh.
Kept the rain off us.
That?
Kept the rain off us. But P.U., after a few weeks, they smell. But we would look up, man, 20 vaginas, 40 breasts, facing down, right on us. A lean-to out of nude bodies.
You were in heaven.
You never did that.
No.
Hey, you were a pollywog.
That's it.
Sick of you.
Pollywogs didn't. We just humped
Did
ammo.
they ever bury anybody over there? You always use the bodies for everything else.
No. We bury them alive and leave their arms sticking out so they can wave goodbye to us.
You had a body parts lot. Some people had used car lines. You had a body parts lot.
Yeah, Max, you didn't see action like I did.
You weren't on the ground.
Yeah, you weren't into. You were in a grunt.
Yeah.
That was a grunt.
Did you see action in Da Nang?
I've never seen action anywhere. Recently. Yeah, I've seen action. I've seen action all over. You know that. We've been through it.
With the Benny Boys and the PI?
Oh, yeah, the Benny Boys, sure.
The Benny Boys and the PI?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? There are a lot of people listening right now.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're admitting to.
That's right. I buried one gook with his ass out of the ground. I kept pencils in his sphincter so I could always have an inkwell.
He was your pencil holder?
He was my pencil holder. Human life was worthless over there.
Yeah, pencil didn't drop, though.
No, it didn't.
No.
Stayed up through the whole war. All right, listen, Max Kinkle, you continue to be an inspiration to all disc jockeys out there. I know you're going to find... You're great. You're terrific disc jockey.
I'm just sitting, waiting for the right thing to happen.
The phone's going to ring any day.
Come together.
Can I recommend something? High colonic.
High colonic.
Robin, tell us. Oh, yeah, clear him right out.
Was she...
He's not thinking clearly.
She recommends that very...
Not only you a great vet of the war, but also a great disc jockey and a great man. And it's good to get this...
No, I was appreciative. Hey, something good came about it. The last time I was on there, I got that fax Gary gave me from somebody that heard me on your show.
What happened? You got work?
Remembered me from the days in Detroit.
Yes.
Wanted to know if I was, the same guy at CKLW.
Yeah, what happened?
And I told him, I was Supermax, and we started...
Supermax?
Supermax?
You were Supermax on CKLW?
That's it.
Yeah.
And so the guy works for Hard Copy.
Yes.
Steve Langford, and actually George Ciccarone, who's a field producer, I think.
Okay, and what happened?
So he contacted me, and they're doing a whole thing on trying to do a documentary on the years in Detroit for CKLW. It was a big station.
Does it pay?
I hope it's going to pay off somewhere down the line.
Oh, but no money.
Well, they might do a book, and, maybe...
The post office plays
maybe
better.
I could be a hit in the bathroom.
All right. Max?
Won't be like yours.
Get out those tapes.
Yeah. Well, I got Bob Carl's working on them.
All right.
Putting all that stuff together. He's a guy who works.
Max Kinkle, good to see you.
Yeah, well.
You're rambling now. We got to get you out of here.
I'm trying to utilize some time here,
It's numb.
There goes Sonny again,
It's over.
No, it's not over
yet.
It
is so over.
It's over, Max.
It's over. Something is over.
You see that? Now, Fred is the guy. It's not over yet. Don't turn it off.
It wasn't my war. You asked me, I didn't ask you. And I did what I had to do to win. But somebody wouldn't let us win. And I come back to the world, and I see all those maggots at the airport protesting me, spitting, calling me baby killer and all kinds of vile crap. Who are they to protest me, huh? Who are they? Unless they've been me and been there and know what the hell they're yelling about.
You're
it's a bad time for everyone, Max. It's all in the past now. For you!
So it's
for me, civilian life is nothing.
Don't you hate Sylvester Stallone?
You had a code of honor.
You still hate him, right?
Back, I want yours.
Let me tell you, he's not one of my favorite people, no.
You're the last of an elite.
Because he was in Nam.
No, he wasn't there.
Where was he during the war?
He was over in Sweden, I believe it was Sweden.
I was in charge
Sweden.
of equipment.
Teaching phys ed to
how much
to girls. Very fortunate offspring of very prominent people and things like that. What's that?
I said, how much fighting went on in Sweden?
I don't think any
He had a couple of kills in Sweden. All right.
Got too close to him with that garlic.
Great Max Kinkle. Everybody loves him.
So, anyway, I appreciate you, let me come on here.
All right, thank you,
Kicks
Max.
it around,
Great Max Kinkle. Thank you.
Doesn't hurt around. Hey.
Can't end that interview.
No, you can't.
You got malaria.
I got you in here.
Well, listen, you fought. Sylvester Stallone didn't. He's rich. You're close to homeless. Go figure. You think there'd be some karma.
I'm closer to homeless.
All right, the great Max Kinkle, everyone.
Back here, I can't even hold the jump.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Show after 97.1 The Eagle. Howard Stern Show.
I think that was in order. For the guest that I have tonight, there'll be no peace until all men are one. My guest tonight is a young man who I think that he's sharp. I think he has a heck of a lot of wit. Of course, everybody don't agree with me. Most people say he's gross. White people say he's gross. Black people say he's intelligent. I don't know. I've had the chance to be invited to one of his birthday shows, and then I took the liberty of listening to him.
That freaked him out.
I think he's good and crazy, but I know he's slick, too. So what I want you to do tonight, I know everybody knows this show is going to be on. I want you to sit back. Don't relax. Don't relax. Because if you relax, ain't no telling what might happen.
And don't signify.
Now, you know that wasn't no nigga because the consonant didn't sound like a nigga. You know that's a cracker saying signify.
Oh, signify.
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 You see? Now, that's the cracker. You said...
Signify.
Dig it. I could say idiosyncrasy, but go ahead and talk.
I will. Thank you. Petey Green, the late Petey Green. That was a badass. That was a badass mother father. Hey, you're on the air. I was just out in the hall with Max Kinkle. He was kissing me.
What do you mean, kissing you?
Well, I came out and I signed some books for Max because he had some friends, and then I said, "Hey, I'll see you later, Max. Hope everything's going good." And
he took you in his arms.
Well, I started shaking his hand, then he grabbed me up in his arms, and then he started coming at me with his lips.
Oh, not for your lips.
Yeah, so I turned my head.
Stop it.
I'm telling you. And then I kissed him because a guy kisses you, you don't want to make him. I don't know. I was just very caught up in a moment out there.
Him back?
Yeah, I got it on videotape.
I got to see that.
I think Ganji got it. It was beautiful. Then he had some guy out there with him, some guy who makes dietetic knishes. And he's like, "I'm going to send them to you, Howard." You know how Max hangs around, he won't leave?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to make you dietetic knish. And then the guy was shaking my hand, and he had a heavily perfumed hand. Now I smell from perfume. I smell like a scratch and sniff. But he was some guy who goes, "Where you want me to leave those knishes for you?" I said, "Well, don't bother. I don't really eat knishes. Fat-free diet knish."
He's going to get you these knishes regardless of
what do I do? Leave them downstairs, and then what do I do? What do I do? I said, "I don't know." I said, "You know what? Talk to Gary about it. I don't know. He's the knish king or something." Gary, who is that guy? Hey, you're on the air.
Oh, Howard.
Stay out of the hall.
Hey, I wanted to give you an update on the U-crop situation.
Stay out of the hall. Is that your advice to me? Stay out of the hall?
Stay out of the hall.
Hold on, dude. Hey, what was that guy's name?
Kabila Knish. They're the biggest in the world.
Yeah. Did he start telling you he's going to make diet knishes?
They're sending you a case of 60 knishes, a case for you and a case for Robin. Could the guy get a T-shirt for the knishes?
Yeah, I mean, first he says to me, I say I don't want the knishes. Then he says he's sending the knishes. Now he wants a T-shirt in exchange for the knishes.
Well, he wanted a birthday sweatshirt, but I told him those were hard to come by.
But we didn't want the knishes in the first place.
Of course not. But Max must be hooked up with him because I just went to the guy and said, "What's the name of your knish?" And he told me as I'm walking down the hall, Max is going, "Biggest in the world!"
Yeah. Max's buddy. And Max is making out with me in front of the guy. Is he gone?
No, they're still here.
So then I went to urinate.
He doesn't leave quickly.
Then I go to urinate, and everyone kind of knows that when I'm at the urinal, don't pee standing next to me because I'm pee shy.
Right in.
Max, right in. I go, "Max, do you mind going to a stall? Because I got a limited time to pee, and if you're standing next to me, it's going to be hard, and I don't want you to see my penis." I was very upfront with him. I said that to him.
You give him this whole explanation, you could have already gone.
Yeah, so Max just stands there, and he goes, "I won't look." He had to stand next to me. I knew when he saw me run into the bathroom that he was going to be in there.
The guy who'll kiss you,
but he's a guy
deserves to stand next to you.
I knew Max would be in the bathroom with me.
He's a guy's guy. He doesn't care who looks at him. He was in the Army. He doesn't care. He doesn't think other guys care.
And I said, "There's no way Max is going to be able to pee. He's just standing here so he can have some more time with me." But he peed. Oh, yeah.
He couldn't care less.
All over my leg. No, but it was really weird because I was proud of myself. I didn't get all pee shy, but I handled it. It was a tense situation for me. And Gary got all upset because Gary's supposed to keep people away from me in the bathroom.
Once he's in, what are you supposed to say?
Yeah, it was weird.
Did you go to another store?
Gary and I were laughing because
you're supposed to block the other urinal.
Wait, just ask Max. Where's Max? I just want to ask you. I don't want to tell him. Just 1 second. I want to know why when a guy says, "Please don't stand next to me," he just ignores it.
He probably didn't think you were serious.
But he knows I am.
I don't know. And all the time that he worked here, did he ever run into you in there?
I don't know. Not really. But all I know is, and then I didn't I didn't have time to shake, and then now I'm all wet in my underpants. Max, when a guy says to you,
"You're too much."
No, when a guy says to you, "Hey man, I'm pee shy."
Who said that? You didn't say that.
I said to you, "Max, please don't stand next to me. I'm gonna have a hard time going." And you were like, "Eh."
You never said that. Yeah.
What did I say? I said I have a small penis. I don't want you to see it.
You did? Larry Friedman, yeah.
Larry Friedman.
He's a good friend.
Yeah?
Been around for years, yeah. Good friend.
Max is like one of those...
King of Knish.
Max is one of those guys though. He's like, "Gary, I'll be back in a couple minutes. We're going to go take a squirt."
Yeah. The King of Knish guy is really annoying. I'll give you free knish. Free knishes. Where do I put them? Where do I send them? I don't want your knish. I don't care. And give me a
like them. They're great.
I'm sure I would, but I don't eat that stuff. I had to lose 22 pounds.
Potatoes every morning.
Now, knishes are different than a baked potato.
A potato knish? What's the difference?
It's It's all processed and
No,
oils.
it's all natural.
No, I mean, it's all... There's no way that a Knish... Look at you. You're kind of fat.
No.
There's no way that a Knish...
Kind of a lot older than you, too.
Knish is a lot of calories. It's like a mashed potato.
Mm-hmm.
They put stuff in it, right, Robin?
I don't know. I don't even know what a Knish is.
I don't know.
They have to because they taste too good to
Yeah, where is the Knish guy? Bring in the Knish guy. You got to see this guy.
I've never ever even had a Knish.
This is why Max has got to get back on the radio. You got to meet the guy he's hanging around with.
Hey, you know,
Maybe
friend is a
it's
friend.
the Knish business.
I come back to see you.
Don't get all comfortable. This guy's got a story. Those are cooked in oil. They're actually like fried.
Well, he says his are fat-free, so he has to bake them.
No, they're baked, but they're baked in oil.
No, they're baked.
They put on the pan.
No fat in them.
No, they're baked.
Yeah, here's the Knish guy, Larry the Knish guy.
Seen the factory.
Larry, what's your name? Larry the Knish. What did you? Are you always this red? How come every Jew is red?
Florida.
You in Florida? Yes. You're gonna get skin cancer. Look at your skin. You're so red. It's scary.
Do you think that looks good?
Yes.
Put the headphones down.
You're friends with Max?
Yes.
You like Max?
Yes.
Yeah? Can you say yes?
Sometimes.
No. How is your Knish diet, Knish?
99 fat-free.
99 fat-free?
Yes.
How is that possible? Isn't a Knish like full of oil and stuff? No. Don't you fry it?
No.
What's the skin on it?
Baked.
It's baked.
Mm-hmm.
What do they tell you?
Just fry it and then...
No, it just can't be. Because anything that tastes good has fat in it.
Not everything.
Really? Yeah. All right. I didn't realize you were this boring, so I'm sorry. I thought maybe
he was very animated out
down the hall. The guy was all over me.
Well, after you put me on, you got me.
You're nervous. You're nervous. Okay.
Well, my hands don't smell from cologne.
Yeah, both you guys are heavily cologne today. Do you have cologne on today?
Of course.
Yeah. So when how do you wipe it onto yourself?
I also wash my hands.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's on there, dude. My whole hand smells from cologne.
Oh,
trust me.
Well, all right, but then
both you guys smell like French doors. I'm telling you.
Use mouthwash.
I don't use mouthwash at all. No. All right. Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
We thought after that kissing thing, you know.
Yeah, what were you kissing me?
What was that all about?
I gave you a kiss.
Yeah.
Dude.
You kiss guys?
Yeah, that's a Vietnam thing. Were you in Nam, sir?
No.
You were not. How'd you get out of Nam?
I was married at the time.
You were married?
He's also a lot older.
Yeah, I know. All right, thanks, guys.
He's almost on Social Security.
All right, go ahead, Max.
All right, goodbye.
Take your headphones off.
All right.
Nice ponytail.
I like that look.
70-year-old guy with a ponytail.
Do you think he ever lets that hair down and just, walks around?
Anyway, hey, you're on the air. What can I do for you? Hey, Howard, I wanted to give you an update on the UCROP situation down here in Richmond.
You're talking about Richmond, Virginia, where those two supermarket yentas tried to get me thrown off the air?
You got it.
What about it?
It ain't working.
What do you mean?
There's more and more people that are advertising on WVGO, companies that I never even heard of, and companies that I have known that have never never advertised on.
You know, it's funny you say that, and I've instructed all of my listeners in the Richmond area to please go to all our sponsors and use our sponsors and make sure that they are successful.
Take it very seriously.
You know, at least give them a shot. If you have two stores to go to, you go to the ones that sponsor on our show, especially down there, because I got this. I don't know who this is from. I think it's from our general manager, who is running the station out there, and he says they're still trying to get all our sponsors to leave.
Oh, really? I thought they had stopped that campaign.
It's not working.
Well, it says here, the Citizens for Better Broadcasting, in their efforts to attack WVGO advertisers. It says, for what it's worth, this group is definitely having an impact on our sales. Virtually every day we have an advertiser drop out of Howard's show because they just don't want to deal with all the crap from the Citizens for Better Broadcasting, whatever that is. Well, despite the fact that we had huge ratings in the fall book, that means the ratings book, I have a seasoned, experienced sales staff, but right now things are pretty difficult. But at any rate, this is what... I'm telling you what this says here.
Okay.
At any rate, this is from the general manager. We are in this for the long haul. We love the show, and we knew we very likely could face this type of opposition. We will make it work, and when we do, you'll know about it. And everyone will know about it.
I work for one of the UCROP's competitors, so, I don't go to UCROP's that much anyway.
Howard will work both on the ratings and the sales side. We are very successful, make lots of money for all of our stations in syndication. But out in Richmond, Virginia, some UCROP supermarket guys want to make our lives difficult. They want to tell the people of Richmond what they can listen to. They've now backed down, by the way, and they've stopped sending out their letters. But we need our listeners in Richmond to be super vocal. You hear a spot on our show, you visit that store.
Oh, I do that anyway.
You do?
Oh, yes, definitely. Well, that's like Richmond Harley-Davidson's been here in town for years. Matter of fact, that's where I bought my motorcycle, since it's the only Harley-Davidson dealer in town. But I had never heard them advertise before on the radio. And guess what radio station they picked?
Well, good. Well, but you were there already. I'm saying when you hear a new sponsor that you've never been to, you should go to them.
Yeah, I have been.
Oh, you have? Mm-hmm. Who did you go to?
Wait a minute, let me think real quick.
Hey?
God, what is the name of the place? It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Bob's Condom Palace?
No, it was Virginia's Vagina Factory.
Oh, okay. You went over to Virginia Vagina?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you.
They make them in small, medium, and large.
Guy's quite a comedian. But anyway, when someone tries to target us, we have to fight back. I'm not going to keep it a secret. Some shows would keep it a secret, and what they would do is try to convince you that there are no problems anywhere. Yeah. I'm not standing by anymore. Let's shine some light on these cowards who don't want to have free speech, who somehow feel that they're better, they're closer to Jesus than we are. We're as close to Jesus as anybody. You're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Yes.
What's up, Howard? I got comments about your upcoming blockbuster movie.
Yes.
Okay, you said it's coming out in 97, right?
My movie will be out in February of 97.
All right, you have a little competition.
Who?
You know George Lucas?
Yes.
The guy who made Star Wars?
Yes.
Well, he's planning on re-releasing his Star Wars movie.
Yeah, big deal, re-release.
Don't mean anything.
Re-releasing, man. I just watched Star Wars the other night.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but he's, right now, at the present, he's broke right now. And there's been a lot of, feedback on him releasing the movies. But he's re-releasing it in the movie theater.
Nah, I'll beat that.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean,
people want to see original movies.
I'm going to watch your movie hands down.
No, that's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but
it's a great movie, but, you know.
There's a lot of talk about this new movie, and he's adding new footage to it.
Please.
You know?
Don't be stupid.
No, I'm not.
Be stupid. That's a dopey comment, right?
Yeah, who's going to worry about that?
Here's a guy who tells me he went on Carnival Cruise. The one Kathy Lee is always busy hawking.
Yeah. I forget the song. I was about to sing it, but I can't remember.
Come on, sing a little.
What is the song, Fred?
Isn't it In the Morning, In the Evening, Carnival?
Ain't we got fun? Yes.
Go ahead, do it like Kathy Lee.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
In the morning, in the evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun?
You're good. They should hire you. Carnival Cruises got the... Frank Gifford laying there like in a coma.
Hey, Frank, I just signed us up for another week.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Kathy Lee. Can a man get some rest?
Richard, what are you doing here?
I don't think any of them has ever actually been on a Carnival Cruise.
Willard, is that you? Willard, what are you doing here?
Frank Gifford laying there like a mummy on that. It's funny, too, because he's wrapped up in blankets on the commercial.
He's hiding from the sun.
Yeah. Sun, bad. Enemy of all people. Yeah, we saw how Kathy Lee goes on vacation. She had her own private cruise ship.
Yes, her own private yacht.
With the Jenners. Bruce
That's
Jenner
right.
and his wife.
She can only be with other celebrities like herself.
Right. She's very important. And by the way, Kathy Lee said to the Jenners and Frank, please, no talk of... I need a break. Howard, I went on a Carnival Cruise in August of 95. It sucked. Because I've actually never heard from anybody who's gone on a Carnival Cruise.
Neither have I.
For $1,200
That's a lot
person, $1,200 a person. The food sucked. The service sucked. The bed was uncomfortable, and the cruise was 80% black, and we couldn't use the pools.
Oh, what does that mean?
I don't know. He might be prejudiced.
I think so.
The cruise is a big effing commercial. Buy, everything from shirts to mugs to gold. When you buy a drink, you buy the glass. Unbelievable. I went home with 50 glasses. They actually had a big seminar on how much to tip the help. It sucks so bad, my wife now hates Kathy Lee. I always hated the bitch.
Why'd you take the cruise, you dodo?
You believed in Kathy Lee. That's pretty funny. I never actually heard from anyone who took one of those. And I heard from a nurse who says high colonics are bad for you. This is for you.
Here we go again.
Don't be closed-minded. Let's listen.
They're closed-minded.
As far as these colonics go, let me tell you some of the side effects of frequent and voluminous enemas.
I'm not doing frequent.
Irritation of rectal mucous membranes. Perforation of the bowel, which causes a deadly infection.
I think that might be perforation, Howard.
What did I say?
Perforation.
Yeah, perforation. You can get both, according to this letter.
Oh.
Decrease in normal flora. The normal bacteria in the intestines need to break down feces and fight disease.
Right.
You want to break down your feces. Feces. I love that word, feces.
Great.
Yeah, isn't it? We got to use that more. Feces. We should call someone feces.
Fecal is good, too.
You're fecal.
That sounds like a name.
I almost called my book Fecal Matters. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Fecal Matters.
Fecal Matters.
And then they said, no store will put that in. I was like, oh, great. Back to the drawing board. I come up with a winner. Fecal Matters.
Fecal.
Maybe I should start like a newsletter or something, like all the other disc jockeys. And
call it Fecal Matters?
Fecal Matters. Think about it. Fecal Matters.
Get yourself a homepage.
Homepage. Feces. Every disc jockey now has a homepage, and they're all bad. Have you checked those out? Feces.
I really haven't seen any of them.
I'll be fecal.com. Fecal. Fecal.com with you. Yeah. Oh, every disc jockey now has a homepage, and they're all identical.
Yeah.
It's like, listen to me, and here's cool stuff I've done.
I'm great.
Yeah. Here's the station I'm on, and it's so bad.
No imagination whatsoever.
No. Even their home pages are dumb. It's like their shows. Fecal.com. And they're all into, and there's only like 12 people on the whole internet that can even figure out how to get on it. It's like... Feces. Who can we name Feces? That's a great name.
Stuttering John? No.
He's already Stuttering John.
Ganji?
I named Gorilla Prick, but he's Gorilla. We need where's the smelly intern, man? We should name him Feces.
Oh, that's perfect.
James. Well,
James.
How long is he going to be around?
Yeah, but he's James the smelly intern.
Waste the name.
Yeah. How about if we call Tom Feces?
Oh, that's great.
General Manager Feces.
Yeah, give it to somebody who's staying around.
Yeah, because that's too good a name. Yeah, you're right.
Waste not one.
Captain Feces. General Manager Feces. Feces. I like that. We got to take a break. We'll come back and we'll start the news. I didn't get to anything today. We had a whole long laundry list of things to get to.
Oh, somebody must not have changed this clock.
Hi, you're on the air.
I'm sitting here thinking it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, it's way late. Hey, dude.
Hey, how's it going?
I thought no one changed this clock. I was excited because it was 10 after 10. Little did I know this clock was changed. I thought we were done. Hey, you're on the air.
That would be nice if you were, right? No, with these colonics, I had a friend of mine that went to one of these health spas down in Florida.
Right.
And, they would feed him that holistic type food, and was all, and they would get high colonics, and just like in that letter, they must have perforated something, and he got an infection that ravaged his body, and he died.
Wow.
Because of getting a colonic.
Sure.
Which he was
you
gay.
You can't blow water into your buttocks and not expect...
With chemicals in the water, and he was doing it to get healthier.
Yeah.
That's the irony.
Yeah.
You know?
You're like you're going to blow something out. You end up blowing out something you need.
Yeah, like a kid.
Because Robin was excited. The other day she goes, something green came out. She's like, oh, green.
Oh, here we go. You keep asking me these
something
questions.
Green sounds like you need it.
Something green sounds like you need it.
I mean, that's not normal.
Exactly right.
I'm trying to get her out of it. I think I got her out of it.
No, you don't.
You're still going?
Absolutely.
When's your next appointment?
Not for a couple of weeks. I don't get them frequently.
Well, you never know.
Scratchy what?
Your vagina?
She says she scratches her cervix. She reaches up there and gives it a scratch.
Why? Is that supposed to be like a colonic?
She claims that it's not self-cleaning either.
Oh, come on. And now you're buying into that?
No.
Oh, that you don't buy into.
Look, I don't buy into everything, but this is what she says you should do.
That's silly.
Yeah. Scratching the cervix is silly, but blowing water into the sphincter is not.
15 gallons of water.
Right.
Oh, listen to who's talking over there.
That's only for exits. That's not for entrance.
Right. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, bye-bye. All right, let me take a break. We'll come back.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment. 97.1 The Eagle. On 97.1 The Eagle.
Identify yourselves. Same way you're listening to the Howard Stern Show. It's great. We enjoyed it. Again, you can get really loose with it.
What else? What should we say?
You listen to the Howard Stern Show. I listen to it every day. When I get up to go running, listen to the Howard Stern Show. The place where you can come and hear Howard talk about your girlfriend's father's penis.
Is this a promo for? Oh no, it's a
bumper that'll run. You know, when you've heard some of these bumpers, like Roseanne does one.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we got to think of something funny. What are you looking at? You! Get rid of that camera. Go, you do one. Honey.
No, you're the joke writer here.
What should we say to Howard?
I mean, you can just say you're listening to the Howard Stern Show. We listen to it every day, whether we're in New York or L.A. We love it. You know.
I like to listen. I don't like to come here.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Hey, this is John Stamos.
This is Rebecca Romaine.
And Howard, we love your show. Even though you have a small penis, we'll still listen.
There you go. A little negotiation going on there, huh? Oh, come on. This is sexy. Let's do it, Robin. Finally. Let's give in to each other's urges.
What urges?
Well, I have some. I don't know about you. Yeah. Come on. Couldn't we make nice love to this? Look at my hips going. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Who is that again?
That's Smile.
Smiles the band?
That's the name of the band.
Boy, they're good.
Staring at the sun.
Staring at the sun. Is that how it goes?
Good, very
I
well.
wonder how I knew that. Yasmin Bleeth from Baywatch has split up with her boyfriend. Who predicted that?
Well, I hear that they're off and on back together and then getting apart again.
It says right here. Star Ledger, Friday, April 5th.
Yeah, but my latest update is that they're back together.
Oh. Well, I predicted they would break up. I want credit. I can see into the future on stupid things.
Not anything like lottery numbers or winning at a casino.
You know, pretty much my book missed them out months ago.
I checked this weekend. I didn't...
Maybe it's officially off now. It's been on for like 20 weeks or something.
Yeah.
My books usually sell fast, and not that I have a track record. But this one was on a long time, and I found this in a local newspaper in Michigan, of all places. And a woman writes into the, I guess it's a guy, actually. I thought it was a woman, but it's a guy. He says, I was in the Lansing Mall recently with my 2 children, ages 9 and 11. My kids wanted to go into a bookstore and look around. Listen how ridiculous this is.
Okay.
They were walking around the store, and I decided to see what was on the bestseller list. So I saw the Howard Stern's new book was on the list, and I picked it up. I picked up the book and started to page through it, and I was shocked by what I read and saw. Now, he tries to tie his kids into this. Listen to it. What I saw and read in the book was obscene, disgusting, and pure filth. This book contains absolutely no literary value whatsoever. What a snap judgment, huh? He must have looked through it a real long time to say that it contained no literary value whatsoever.
I think you'd have to read practically the whole thing to decide that.
I mean, that's totally ridiculous. This type of book should not be so readily available for young children to open and view. Now, come on. Again with the children. Everyone hiding behind the children thing in the First Amendment. The bookstore should be more aware of these type of books and keep them behind the counter or better yet in the trash can. I'd like to call this guy. Or maybe I will. Maybe I'll get a phone number on him and call him. I can give him a piece of my mind. The TV and radio argument, that one they were getting away with. Now in the bookstores, the kids are going to read it. Well, what kid is going to read it unless you show it to him, Grandpa? These are young people writing these letters, too. It's not some old guy. It's a young guy with young kids.
Young people don't have any more sense than old people.
Evidently.
The elderly do not have a monopoly on stupidity.
I got a letter from a girl who wants to come down here and strip for Fred. She's a big Fred fan.
Really?
Doesn't matter.
Hi, my name is Chrissy. I'm a big fan of the Howard Stern Show. I've seen the recent turmoil that has developed between Fred Norris and his wife, Allison. I would just like to say that I find Fred to be absolutely gorgeous and would love to perform a striptease for him so he could have some fun, too. I understand that you, and of course, Howard, this is addressed to Gary, are very busy with putting the show together, but if you would please just consider my request, I'd be very happy, not to mention turned on, to come down there and either act out a scene with Fred, do some kind of acting scene, or have the opportunity to do the same thing or more. Please give me the chance to fulfill a fantasy and help Fred get revenge. I have enclosed a picture of myself.
Now, is she a stripper or what? An actress?
I don't know. She didn't say. Let's see. I'm 21 years of age, auburn hair, brown eyes, and big boobs, and they're real. I'm a 34 double D to be exact. Just thinking about Fred has me all excited. I'm available to come down to the studio, if possible, on Mondays or Tuesdays. I don't see a picture here, though, but she says she enclosed one. But that means Gary's got it.
Did Gary give you the letter? He kept the picture.
Yeah. I never got the picture.
How come he doesn't staple the picture onto the
I don't know. I can't get the mail to exactly work right. I got a thank you note from some celebrity the other day, and it said attached as a thank you note, and I never got the note. It's really weird. A lot of the mail gets screwed up.
When I send you a piece of mail through, there's always a picture.
No, I know sometimes they're not. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm saying when I send it through, there's always a picture.
Yeah, but who is?
Then John handles the mail next.
Yeah, well,
he photocopies it and stuff, and there's no reason why the picture shouldn't go home to you.
The stapler's a tough concept, I guess. Well, I don't know. He screws up a lot of the mail.
Does he?
Yeah. Yeah. The Xeroxing.
Are you sure he knows he's supposed to let the picture go through?
The Xeroxing is too demanding for him. A lot of the times I don't either get the actual letter attached or I don't get it.
You always get it.
I always. I'm telling you, I don't.
He just read a letter from a woman who wants to come down and strip for Fred. She said she sent a picture, and Howard doesn't have the picture. They were just all stapled together.
Yeah.
You don't have the copy of the picture?
No.
No. I don't. Were you checking my work?
No. I'm just that doesn't make sense. But
right.
Okay. I'll go.
That happens a lot, actually.
I'm sure we have it here, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll go.
Then why don't you tell her to come down? I'd like to see a girl who wants to strip for Fred.
I sometimes keep pictures here in case if you want them.
Well, what good is that?
You don't have.
What he says is he gives you a copy.
Yeah, I give you a copy of them. Sometimes.
No, I don't have a copy.
All right, go find that picture, John.
Okay. I have it for you in a few seconds.
It's not there?
Anyway, let's do some news.
All right. I want to congratulate Richard Gere on having a #1 movie. He opened in Primal Fear this past weekend. And
yeah, you like him.
Was #1 at the box office. I did my own little survey this weekend.
Are you the president of his fan club? Yeah, what was the survey?
And it seems that he has this universal appeal to women.
Oh, yeah. He ain't in there for his acting ability.
Well, it was funny because I didn't know that all women felt this way about Richard Gere, but every woman I talked to has a thing for him.
Let me see that picture.
Is this the woman who wants to strip for...
Oh, my God. She is really cute.
Yeah?
Fred, I never understand why you got married, man. You
want to know something? I don't understand it. Now, I understood it at the time.
No, you know what I never understood about Fred?
He never enjoyed being a bachelor on this show.
He never took advantage of what you could get from this show.
I know. I don't get you, man. That's why I always thought you were a homo.
No, I'm not a homo. I just have a weird morality. What can I say?
Well, look,
it's very
and
weird.
I regret it.
I was going to say, do you wish you acted differently now?
I don't regret getting married, but I do regret not taking advantage of it.
Look at this girl. Not only does she have a double D, but she's got a great kick-ass body.
A cute face.
And a cute face, man. And this girl digs you.
So is he going to have her come down and strip for him?
Yeah.
See, Fred and I used...
Come on, 21.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
What do you mean, 21?
She looks great.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
See, Fred...
That was a squeal of pain, huh?
Yes. Fred and I used to get letters from women saying that they dug us.
Fred has this strange morality, but how is it immoral to be a single guy and date women?
I don't know.
And then how is it okay to be a married guy and be at a topless bar every weekend?
But I'm not doing anything with them.
No, because the thing, like me, I got married before I knew I was going to be famous, and it looked like, hey, this is the best I was going to do in life. If I had been single and hit it like I hit it, I would never have gotten married.
But the point is, Fred never went to a topless bar before he got married.
I know.
Right.
It's weird.
He's strange.
Well, Robin, let's put it this way. I never looked at pictures like that before and go like, hey, I wouldn't have mind dating her until now. So things change.
Yeah, I don't get you, though. I mean, it's like you used to get women coming on to you all the time.
Yeah.
Freddie, I think what Howard
never took advantage of.
I think what Howard's saying is you used to get letters like this with pictures like this, and you just ignored them.
Yeah, you throw them away.
Yeah, I would call them. Freddie would throw them away.
This girl's a doll, man. She's got her legs crossed. She's wearing a short little skirt.
She's real cute.
And she's got a gorgeous chest.
A gorgeous chest.
Oh, my God. And her legs.
Everything about her is right.
She's all tan. Nice package. And look, you can see her panty.
Jackie saw the picture?
Yes, more panty.
And then when she says she's 21.
Oh, that's even better.
That's right over the top, huh?
Say no more.
No stank.
Oh, stop it with the stank.
Nice and fresh and clean.
You're a little stale yourself, you know.
No.
Like a dish.
Well, you can tell that from a picture?
Oh, yeah. He never dated once after we got to New York, Fred. The whole time we've been in New York.
He never dated in Washington. He never dated anywhere.
And then he went on a couple of dates with this girl that I set him up with, and he marries her.
There you go.
That's why you're so strange.
Tell me about it.
You know what's nice about that?
I'm not strange for marrying my wife because she's really a good person, but I am strange for not doing that other stuff. I agree with that.
No, nobody's saying you're strange for marrying your wife. You're just strange.
Period.
There you go.
And you know what's nice about that 21-year-old is she has no desire to be an actress.
Oh, not yet.
No, not yet.
Well,
the minute you put a ring on her finger, all of a sudden she's calling William Morris.
Whatever. All right, very good, Fred.
So she's going to come in. You're not going to call her?
Yeah, we're going to call her. You want to call her on the air?
Why not?
Gary, get her on the phone. You want to talk to her?
Yeah, I want to see what, I want to hear somebody wax poetic over Fred.
You know, you got a point.
How in the hell did she come up with this idea that she's in love with Fred?
It happened.
I'll let her do love talk to Fred.
Oh, great.
Beg Fred to let her strip for him.
Oh, man, look at that cute little package. Robin.
But he does. I sit and marvel at him. He's changed completely now that he's married. Now he's into women.
Yeah. Why be into women now?
That's the thing.
I don't get it.
I discovered it too late.
I mean, dude, you could have had all the variety you wanted.
Could have gone nuts.
Yeah. Is that her? Chrissy?
She's not your girlfriend. She's Fred's girlfriend.
Hey, Chrissy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. Good morning to everybody there.
Great. Nice picture.
Thank you.
Are you really that cute, or is that just a good picture?
No, I'm really that cute.
Wow. Guys must come on to you all the time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice and young. I'm aroused right now hearing you. I wasn't getting aroused looking at your picture. Now I'm aroused.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Look at you. You've had sex?
Yes, I have.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, not at the moment. I don't.
Got any sisters?
No, I have a brother.
Bring him down. No.
You want to talk? You really attracted to Fred?
Oh my God, I think he's just gorgeous.
You want to say some attractive things to Fred? You want to talk some sex talk to Fred?
Not on the air.
Have you ever had fantasies about Fred?
Yes, I have.
Tell us about him.
I just wanted to kind of act out like what those other two girls did with him.
So you want to?
But I want to take my clothes off for him.
You want to get naked in front of him and then dance around for him and then have him hold you and stuff?
Yeah.
You sounds like you want a dirty naked.
Yeah, I do.
I just always have to jump in here because when I would speak to somebody on the phone, you understand naked means nothing, right?
Yes, I do.
You take your bra and panties off.
I would do that for Fred.
Okay.
Wow.
You've never done anything like that before?
No.
You got quite a little body. I can see why you'd want to show it off to Fred.
Thank you.
Fred, you want a dirty dance with her? Do the forbidden dance?
It is a given.
Yeah, the lambada.
The lambada, the forbidden dance.
Why don't you say hi to her?
She has a really cute voice. It's a very nice letter, by the way, and a great picture.
You're not going to reduce those hooters like our own Robin did you?
No, I'm not.
Those are nice.
Let me tell you something. I used to hate my chest when I was younger.
Oh.
I just was very, very self-conscious about it. Now I love him.
I love it.
Where's she from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Can't you tell? Brooklyn. Listen to that accent.
Really?
I used to hate my jazz.
You're right.
Boy, but you are cute.
Thank you. You're cute, too.
Anybody else aroused? I'm at full
How did you? I mean, why is it Fred of all the guys on the show?
I don't know. I saw him on the E! Show, and I thought he was so sexy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is he being so quiet for?
I got a question for you. What was the thing that, what show were you watching?
I had seen one when his wife was doing the scene with that guy, and he got mad.
Right.
Then I saw when he acted out with those two girls.
And a lot of women.
So what turned you on? Me fighting about my wife or me making out with those other girls?
Making out with the girls.
Well, he'll do that with you, naked.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what she wants to do.
I got to brush up on my acting chops for the movie.
And so Fred would have to kiss you, too, because he had to kiss those girls.
Oh, I would love that.
Wow. You could have had all this, pal.
I could have had a king's paradise.
Yeah, I don't get you. I don't get it.
Tell me about it.
You don't get it, right?
Tell me about it.
He said he could have had one. I know what he's talking about. I had the King's Paradise.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean,
yeah, right. I know. You got all the girls off the show.
He did.
At least he got it.
I mean, Gary followed up on every lead. He never let one lapse.
No.
Even when he should have.
God. I mean, if anybody's had a better time at this, it's Gary. I mean, there's nobody. I've had a miserable time doing radio.
And you know what was the weird thing? When Freddie and I were a lot tighter, you know, years ago, Freddie would sort of not, I wouldn't say he would complain about how lonely he was, but he would sort of, you know, I know he wished, I mean, I knew he was hetero, I knew he dug women, and I knew he wished he had something going, and I never did understand why he didn't do anything about it.
I think he's got something wrong with his penis or something.
No.
Or something he was embarrassed about.
The only thing wrong with my penis is it doesn't see enough action sometimes. But
You think he's embarrassed?
Well, it wasn't seeing any action then.
You think maybe he's embarrassed that it wasn't circumcised or something?
I thought that was it for a while, because it looks kind of weird. But, hey, nothing looks weirder than mine.
Women don't mind that.
No, they.
Wait a minute. You know what?
Some women do.
I have to ask you a question now. You bring up an interesting point here.
Yeah.
I saw this movie Carried Away with Dennis Hopper this weekend.
Yes.
And he gets totally naked. And he has a button.
Really?
Yes.
That's what I have.
And I thought, maybe this is normal.
Most guys are very small. I have a little button.
What's a button?
And he shows it like in yours.
I didn't say nothing.
Right.
Like I don't understand why a guy would get naked, because Harvey Keitel got naked in 2 movies.
Yeah.
And he's got the same button.
I know.
Harvey Keitel was huge compared to Dennis Hopper.
Oh, really? Dennis Hopper has nothing.
Nothing.
Why would a guy show that? You got to be insane.
That's an actor.
I was like, why is he doing this?
Oh, I don't think I could fill a peanut shell.
You know what?
He couldn't either.
Right.
The only guy that had a decent-sized member was Tanya Harding's husband.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, but he's not a celebrity.
Yeah.
There's a picture in Vanity Fair this month of all these Hollywood celebrities, and there's a picture of Antonio Banderas in a pair of underwear.
Yeah.
Just
And you
sitting
can't see anything.
No. I mean, he must have 3 pairs of socks in there.
Oh, yeah.
I swear.
Yeah, because he probably small.
It's like he's got a bag of marbles.
I'm telling you, he probably put a bag of marbles
I'm going to bring this picture in tomorrow. You will not believe what's going on.
Well, I can make that look that way, too, you know.
Sure.
But I'm beginning to think that you're not out of the ordinary.
I know, but...
Because every guy I've seen so far take off his pants on the screen has been small.
Was his hairs longer than his actual...
No, actually, the biggest thing about him was the testicles.
Really? Yeah, I've got that. How big is Chris?
I swear, I was like, where is it?
How big is Chris Darden?
I wouldn't know.
When are you going on your next date?
You're so crazy. How would I know?
You'll know by the next date. That's going to be a good story when you know how big he is.
Sure.
All right, honey, you got to come down here.
Okay, so tell me when.
We've got a full day open tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What time would be good?
Put him on.
All right, hold on.
Set it up.
Okay.
Here at 5:30.
I'll check that out. Here's her picture. Here's her whole letter.
Oh, so she's going to make it in here tomorrow?
Did we get her name anyway?
Chrissy.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Oh, does it matter?
Well, I figured you should know.
Let me take a break. We'll come back and we'll
now do the news.
We'll do the news. We did one story so far. Right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
Oh, yeah, baby. Hey, I don't mean to interrupt the news, but I have been anxiously awaiting this guy. I haven't heard these tapes. I heard they're pretty good. This is the guy who's been calling our office all last week and pranking Gary, making scam calls on him.
Very good. He's been very good at it.
Yeah, it's funny, huh?
I actually was amused by him.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're good.
Good. And here he is. Here's the guy. Hey, dude. How you doing? Take a seat. So this is the guy.
Yeah.
Give him the microphone, guys.
Looks like a stockbroker, huh?
Yeah. You're a stockbroker?
Yeah.
And what happened? You just like sitting around the office, had some free time on your hand, and you...
Well, every day when we have our breakfast, we're really supposed to be on the phones, but I listened to you.
Right.
And I said, let me call up Howard, use an alias to get on the show.
Right.
So one day, I'm personal friends with the Beastie Boys, and I know everyone on the Beastie Boys. That's how it all started. So
right.
I said I was MCA, and then Gary kept screaming to me and calling me a jerk and an a-hole.
You said you were MCA? Who's MCA?
He's one of the Beastie Boys.
Oh, he's one of the... is that their name?
MCA's on the mic.
Yeah.
No, now,
how do you know those guys?
He's Adam Yauk. Just I was following him around when I was a kid.
You were a Beastie Boys groupie?
Yeah, Beastie Boys groupie. I guess you could say that.
How old are you? You seem like a young guy.
26.
26? Yeah. And what is it? You have like a fa-fa-fooey fascination?
Well, look at him, of course.
Look at you.
Wow, look at those horse teeth in person.
Buddy, but let me tell you two things. With a mustache, you're me, and your teeth are pretty stained as well.
Well,
you don't have a mustache, Gary.
No, but I mean...
but mine...
What's the matter with your teeth?
When mine grew in, I kept them.
But wait, look at his teeth.
Listen.
What's wrong with them?
They're stained, like mine used to be.
But
he's got nice teeth.
No, you're right.
They're stained.
At least they're in his mouth and they're not outside his mouth.
Does he have wooden eyeballs, too?
Yeah, let me see your teeth. Go like this. His teeth aren't bad. Come on.
A little bit on the pumpkin side, but they're all right.
Those are the nicest teeth I ever came across.
At least you can't play hide and seek in my mouth.
Right. What? You're saying that his teeth are as bad as yours?
Yeah.
No way, his are inside his mouth.
You have a strange view of your teeth.
Gary.
Yeah. More color-wise.
Gary, you should be looking at him from where I'm looking at him. There's no way that your teeth and his teeth look similar.
I could put an African tribe under those teeth.
So what happened? You started making some phony phone calls and you taped them
what happened was this. Gary Berman was like, listen, I don't think I want the Beastie Boys on the Howard Stern show. I'm like, what? Because I'm a big
I said to the guy, listen, even if you were the guy from the Beastie Boys, which I'm sitting here arguing with this guy for 10 minutes.
Yeah, right.
I said, even if you were the Beastie Boys, who knows if we'd even want you on? Because, it's just one other guy.
Right.
Yeah, one other guy. Number one.
It's one of the guys from the Beastie Boys.
So I say to Gary, they have the #1 album out. Have you heard? And Gary's like, yeah, really? What? And I'm like, ill communication. I go, you have your head shoved so far up your butt, you don't even know if you're coming or going. That's when he hung up on me.
Right.
So I'm like, oh.
Did you tape that one?
Yeah, but I didn't bring it because it was so complex. I have to edit it out. I'll bring it down.
It was sort of long.
But this is what happened.
But then, of course,
I'd be entertained.
But then, of course, I waste my afternoon calling MCA, the label, in Los Angeles, Capitol Records, actually, trying to figure out, did this guy call me? And somebody out there actually calls the Beastie Boys to find out that it wasn't him.
It all started like this.
And then we end up with the Beastie Boys on the show.
Right. You know what's so funny? I just did it to get through to you, of course. Any way to get through to you. I said, let me use the Beastie Boys because... And Gary says to me, you know what, that was pretty smart because you used a low-key guy. All right,
let me hear your work, okay? So this is you calling...
So what's the first one?
So this is me getting back to Gary. I'm like, you know what, now I'm going to set him up and I'm going to just burn him.
Okay. Who are you being on this call?
This phone call, I am a fake name named Steve Ryan from the New York Post.
Okay.
All right.
Here is our man. This is Sal.
Governor Alley.
Gary, please. Who's calling? Jim Stevens. What's this a reference to, Jim? From the New York Post. Hi, Gary. How you doing? Good. What can I do for you? I just wanted a quick quote from you. What would you consider the 3 essential characteristics that make up good radio?
Yeah, you know what? I can't really get into this right now because we're on the air. Try calling me back after the show.
Okay. Who should I ask for?
Ask for Gary.
You know what? Let me give you my extension here.
Okay.
Just when you ask for me, just tell the secretary that you're a horse-toothed jackass.
Man. Now, what's your second call?
My second call, I was a juror on the O.J. Simpson trial.
Oh, good. Okay. Here we go.
And by the way, I may add that this was back-to-back with the Steve Ryan phone call.
Excellent. This is on the same day, right afterward.
Right after.
This is Sal, king of all Gary pranks.
That's right. You see me the next...
Hello? Yeah, what can I do for you? My name's Frank Delgado. I was on the O.J. Simpson trial. I was a juror, and I was removed from the jury.
When were you removed?
I was actually the second individual removed because I was accused of calling O.J. Simpson a horse-toothed jackass.
That was right back to back.
Yep, it was.
All right, now what's your next call?
My next call, the umpire died from the Cincinnati Reds.
Okay.
Now, my first call was great. What I was going to originally do, I just want to say this because it's pretty funny. I was going to say I was the EMT on the ambulance.
Right.
And the umpire's last words were horse-toothed jackass.
Right.
Stuttering John was on to me, and he just kept clicking me. So I called up and said, let me be Ron Gant, so they'll just pass it to Gary.
Ron Gant is a player for the
Reds.
Cincinnati Reds.
Okay. I don't even know who Ron Gant is. I couldn't give a crap. But anyway, I say Ron Gant, and I set him up. And
this is great. Why is this so funny, Robin? Can you explain?
It's just I can't believe that now the audience is goofing on Gant.
It's just so funny that everyone's into it. All right, here we go. Here's Sal, king of all Gary pranks.
Yeah, is Gary in? This is in reference to? This is Ron Gant. This is in reference to? I'm with the Reds. What about it? The Cincinnati Reds. I'm with the Reds. Uh-huh. And who's the manager of the Reds? HTJ. Who's that? Horsetooth Jackass.
Fell right into
HTJ. That's who.
We're going to make up shirts HTJ on them.
And Sal, what's the last one you got here for us?
Last one, I am Cliff. Well, this is what happened. I tried to go, try to get Gary. This was it. Everybody knew who I was. And a friend of mine, Jeff, who I work with, Jeff Lombardi, says, say you're Cliff Bernstein from Q Prime Management. Gary knows him personally, I'm sure.
Right.
So I made like I was booking Metallica on Letterman, and I figured I'd get him in on the morning for the show.
Great.
And Gary, as usual, fell right into it.
Okay, here we go.
Howard Stern, may I help you? Gary? No, he's on the phone. May I take a message? Tell him it's Cliff Bernstein on the phone from Q Prime Management.
Yeah, I know who Cliff is. Cliff's a heavy hitter.
Right.
Cliff's on the phone. I want to know what's going on.
All right, well, let's hear what happened.
Hey, Metallica. Yes. April 15th. They're in town? Yeah. What are they doing? Letterman. No kidding? Yep. And they want to come on? Yep. Oh, that's great. I mean, what can we do it or what? Yeah, absolutely. April 15th? Yep. Listen, we have a song parody, too, we can do on the show. Wait a second. What's your partner's name? It's called Horsetooth Jackass.
So everything with you ends in Horsetooth Jackass.
Well, wait a second. How come you didn't get the phone call from the girl from the Houston Chronicle? Was that you?
Yes, it was.
You got that one?
No, it's at the office. I forgot.
Listen, come back tomorrow. What time are you going to be here tomorrow?
They're going to burn me for being late at work every day, but I'll come.
No, come here at 7.
Come here at 7 tomorrow.
Okay, I'll come in tomorrow.
Come here at 7. Bring in your other good one.
That's the best one.
I have a girl. What happened was I called him 4 times that day, and he just clicks me cold, like he knew my voice completely. So I got a girl on the phone, and she made like she was from the Houston Chronicle in Dallas, and she said, I just wanted to ask you, how does Howard feel to be working with a horsetooth jackass like you? And he stays on for the whole thing.
Right. You love it. All right, Sal, listen to me.
Now, can he still crank Gary, or is he?
Yeah, of course he's going to.
Now he's completely encouraged. Now, you kidding? This is all he needed. He's encouraging thousands of others.
Then he'll lay low for a while, then the E-show will air, and then he'll get back up again.
Right. This is going to be a way of life for Sal.
I'll get some new clients now at the firm.
Yeah, good. You want to give yourself a plug? Go ahead.
Just give me a call at Duke & Company. Ask for Sal Governale. We have an IPO coming out in 2 weeks.
There you go.
And we only did 2, and both are yielding over a 450% return on equity.
Has John bought your IPO yet?
No, but he's begging for it. He's not getting any.
Really?
Because he's got no money. I'm only kidding. No, actually, I'm going to take care of John. Me and John worked everything out. He's a
IPO is what John's into.
Yeah,
he wants to get those first
John,
issues.
I must say, John is very, very savvy. When I was talking to him on the phone, he was telling me a lot about the market. I was very, very impressed. And
really?
Did he tell you to say this?
No, I am not kidding you. I told him. The only thing is, when I told John, I go, you should apply for the Series 7, which is the exam for a stockbroker. And John goes, what about Series 7?
Series 7.
That's sort of...
He's a horsetooth jackass.
Yeah, sort of.
Sal, I want to thank you. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 if you want to bring that one by. Because
we need to be on the show.
All right, great. Okay, that's Sal, everyone. King of all Gary Goofs, whatever you want to call him.
Horsetooth jackass, you.
King of all horsetooth jackass phone calls.
Well, you should be very proud of yourself now. I should be able to do tons of work with the phones ringing.
That's right. Go book Metallica. All right, very good.
You're the best.
Ball. All right, Sal.
Amazing.
Nice meeting you. I'll come out and do that. Let's get back to the news, Robin.
Yes, let's. The Unabomber.
Unabomber?
Yes, everybody's been talking about the Unabomber all weekend. The FBI has been combing through their evidence. They think they have found some very strong links to the man, Ted Kaczynski, Theodore Kaczynski, who they have in custody, and the Unabomber. They think they have found the typewriter on which his manifesto was typed. They see a lot of similarities between the beliefs of the Unabomber and the beliefs of Ted Kaczynski. He was into frontiersmen, as the Unabomber was. He believed that people should live without electricity, as Ted Kaczynski does. He was also into this whole back to nature thing. He even asked one of his neighbors to stop spraying pesticides near a creek on her vegetable garden. The Unabomber was into naturalism. The suspect grew his own vegetables, which he ate. And they think he did most of his traveling to mail these bombs by bus, which could be a problem because bus records aren't as detailed as airline records.
Right.
So it may be hard to nail him down in terms of traveling to and from the sites of the mailings of these bombs. But they are finding people who say they think they recognize him from his bus travel. Here is Stacy Fredrickson, who is a ticket agent in Montana.
It looks like he's a person that would travel on a bus. Come on. But there's a lot of people that look pretty scummy on buses sometimes.
So she figures Ted Kaczynski must have been one of those scummy people she saw.
He didn't stand out in any way, I guess.
No, but they do have other people who say they think they saw him in the Seattle area, et cetera, et cetera. So they seem to have some pretty strong evidence. And
if they need someone to testify that they saw him in the Seattle area, just ask me. I'll testify.
But you've never been to Seattle.
Who cares? Let's put this guy away. I mean, you know he's the Unabomber.
Also, Howard, contrary to previous reports, the FBI is praising CBS and other media outlets for delaying stories so that they could do their job as well as they did.
Oh, all right.
So they're not upset with some of those TV shows. Meanwhile, the family of the Unabomber, the Kaczynski family, his brother David and their mother spent several hours this weekend with their lawyer, and the lawyer is going to be making a statement on behalf of the family at some point today. The family under no circumstances wants to make any personal appearances. They have been in hiding since this whole thing broke.
It's always great when someone in the family distinguishes themselves and wrecks your life. But I dig the brother who turned in the Unabomber. I really dig this guy, and that's cool.
Well, you know, it was a big question at the time that the Unabomber was demanding that his manifesto be published as to whether, you know, media outlets should go along with it. But it turns out that that's how the break in the case came.
That's right.
David Kaczynski got to read the Unabomber's manifest.
And he said, hey, that's like my stupid brother.
Go through some writings that his brother had left at his mother's home and said, wait a minute.
Hold it.
My brother sounds like the Unabomber.
My brother's done it again. Beaver.
So that's how we caught him. So maybe that's something that newspapers and magazines ought to keep in mind the next time something like this comes up.
Maybe we ought to do one of those. Maybe we ought to bring back Leave It a Beaver for one episode and write, you know, Wally suspects Beaver as being the Unabomber.
The Unabomber.
And he has to turn in his brother. Yeah, let's get to work on that one.
There
what do you think?
Go. That's a good idea.
You like that?
Maybe
come
the
on,
Unabomber would be Eddie Haskell, though.
Nah, you got to turn in your own brother.
Also in the news, the Freemen continue to keep behind their barricades, I suppose you would call it, out in Montana, avoiding the FBI, refusing to turn themselves in. They are negotiating with the FBI because there are many, many complaints from members of their community that they have stiffed them on paying their bills, given them bad checks, they don't pay their taxes,
bugs,
and a bunch of other things. However, in their negotiations, the Freemen are standing pat. They say they want any discrepancies or problems to be brought up in the Freeman Court.
Yeah. There's where you go. The Freeman Court.
They will not recognize the authority of the United States government. They say anything that they need to deal with, they can handle in their own court system. So, and some of the neighbors say they could be in there for months because they've got plenty of water and they have plenty of food.
Oh, no problem.
So they don't really need to get out anytime soon. I guess they're going to have to figure out some way to keep the water from coming into there or somehow cutting off their food supply.
It's funny
in order
stuff.
To get them out.
Just blow up that place already. What are we waiting for? How ridiculous.
Here at home, a cop on patrol in East Rutherford, New Jersey, made a grisly discovery discovery yesterday on Easter Sunday. He was just out doing his patrol, and he saw this man with bloody hands near the Passaic River with a bunch of bags, and he got out, walked over to the man, noticed that his hands were covered in rubber gloves, bloody rubber gloves, and so he opened one of these bags and found body parts.
If you were ditching a body, wouldn't you be a little more secretive about it?
You tried nighttime?
Yeah, night's a real good cover. Cops caught him. This guy must feel like a real jackass.
Well, he opened a couple of these bags, saw a bunch of body parts. Then they go to the car, they find more body parts. They think there's more than one body here.
Wow.
The guy can't even speak English. They had to get him to, he called for backup, and then they got him to the police station, and they had to wait for an interpreter because he only speaks Russian. So they're not sure if this has something to do with some kind of Russian mafia or not. But they did after, they saw the guy, obviously he was going to throw the body parts in the river. So they then called for some divers to search the river, and they found a forearm, a foot, and a nose already floating.
That's how Jackie and Nancy found Timmy. Hey.
Can you imagine, having to go down into the water and bring back a nose? That's really cutting up a body. So they're not saying who the guy is or what or if he's going to be charged with anything, but quite an interesting find on an Easter Sunday, I imagine. Meanwhile, Timothy McVeigh, the guy who is accused of being the Oklahoma City bomber, has given an interview, and he now says that he has never had his hands on a bomb. He's been around when other people have blown them up.
Oh.
But he's never actually touched one.
I'll execute him.
He feels that he's being framed because of his beliefs, and he still says that he never had anything to do with this. He also believes that he's the most misunderstood man in America.
No, the Unabomber is. Unabomber stole his thunder.
He says, I'm just like anyone else. There's a big misconception that he's a loner.
Oh, I see, because they paint him to be a loner.
Yeah, he says he's anxious to take the stand on his own behalf when he comes to trial to explain himself to the American people.
Excellent.
So we can look forward to that. Of course, that trial has been moved to Denver.
Cut off his nuts. Poke out his eyes.
Bernhard Goetz has another day in court. One of his victims is suing him,
that
Daryl
poor guy,
Caby, who wound up in a wheelchair with the mental capacity of an 8-year-old.
Wasn't Daryl Caby the guy who tried to rob Bernhard Goetz with a knife and stuff?
Well, I don't remember exactly how. There were 4 guys, and Daryl was among them.
Yeah. And now he's suing Bernhard.
And every other one of these guys has gone to jail and spent some time there. Daryl happened to be shot so much that he'll never bother anybody again.
Right.
And now they're trying to sue Bernhard Goetz for lots of money.
That poor Bernhard Goetz.
Caby's lawyer was William Kunstler, who has since died. Ron Kuby, or Kuby, whatever his name is, who is the protege of William Kunstler, will be taking over the case. He is arguing that Goetz was a racist who overreacted when he shot these 4 young men.
I guess when Ron Kuby gets robbed, we'll see how he reacts.
Well, they say Bernhard Goetz still lives in Greenwich Village, but he no longer takes the subway, which is what most of us have decided to do, abandon mass transit because it's not safe.
It's been given over to people who are just barely people.
Imprisoned baby killer Susan Smith, according to Star Magazine, tried to commit suicide.
Oh, what a shame. How come she couldn't be successful?
This is the woman who is serving a life sentence for the double murder of her 2 sons, who she allowed to just roll into a murky lake on October 25th, 1994, just because she needed to be free to go date some guy.
It's not an entirely wrong reason, but nevertheless, you can't go around killing people. At
first, she claimed that they had been kidnapped and even went on TV making dramatic pleas for their return, while knowing that they were floating at the bottom of a river. The suicide attempt apparently came after, a guard had done her rounds, and then she was going back over the place, and she noticed blood pouring from the 23-year-old woman's arms. So she rushed her to the hospital. Smith is now being kept on a 24-hour suicide watch and has been placed in solitary confinement.
She's just looking for sympathy. You know that move. Make it like you're killing yourself.
Well, they said the doctors found evidence of several wounds on her arms, which reveals to them that she has been abusing herself for quite some time. So maybe she just goes around cutting herself now.
Yeah. I do that.
Junk like that.
I just do it for attention, so my wife will feel bad for me.
They believe that she used a metal clip of a pocket pen or the metal eraser holder of a pencil to wound herself.
Well, then there's the problem. Give her sharper stuff. We'll be done with her already.
Yeah, it's not like she got a knife or a razor. She's gnawing at her arms with a pencil eraser.
No wonder she can't kill her. Give her a machete. Let's see what she does with it. Leave her alone with one for about an hour or two.
Goodness. Well, you know, they sometimes say the death penalty is too good a verdict for some of these people. Maybe she is suffering more now that she has to live with what she's done.
One can only hope. Let's take a break, Rob, and come back and finish the rest of the news.
All right.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away.
Eat for life. The Army National Guard. Americans at their best.
Become your best. Call the Army National Guard at 1-800-GO-GUARD. Sponsored by the Texas Army National Guard and aired in cooperation with the Texas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Like a bolt of lightning straight from the future, it's FlashNet, the internet provider for this century and beyond. With FlashNet, you can enjoy unlimited internet access for only $99 per year plus a one-time $25 setup fee. No hourly charges, no time restrictions. And if you need software, FlashNet has the best for less, Netscape. No home should be without this incredible technological breakthrough. Just listen to what this satisfied family has to say about FlashNet.
Thanks to FlashNet, I got that big promotion and took 3 strokes off my golf game.
FlashNet is such a help around the house. My whites have never been whiter.
Because of FlashNet, my grades improved and my skin cleared up.
There you have it. Unsolicited praise for the greatest invention since the 2-slice toaster, FlashNet. Unlimited internet access with a money-back guarantee for only $99 per year. Call Metro 214-299-9399. 214-299-9399. FlashNet.
KGL Fort Worth, Dallas. 97.1 The Eagle. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
You didn't happen to see Larry King interviewing Marlon Brando, did you?
No, I was going to bring that up. I didn't see the interview, but I heard about it later, and there's lots of reaction as a result of what Marlon Brando had to say.
He's a pig.
Well, this is a guy who, you know, can't keep his kids from shooting each other in his own home, but he can take care of everybody else's.
Oh, you should hear him giving out advice. He's a gluttonous pig, and he resembles somebody who is a madman.
Yes.
I don't know if he is a madman, but he gives the impression that he is.
Is that him acting, or is he a madman?
Larry King has him on, and he's screaming about the Jews, and first he kisses up to the Jews, says they're great people, got to have Jews in the country. Then all of a sudden it's like the Jews
why do the Jews even come up?
I don't know. And then all of a sudden it was like, well, Larry King brought it up. He goes, you have been very critical of the Jews in Hollywood.
I like the Jews in Hollywood. I like certain people. The Jews have created great culture.
Then all of a sudden he starts screaming about how all the Jews run Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like somebody handed it to him.
He said Hollywood is owned by the Jews, and they should have a greater sensitivity about the issues of people who are suffering. I think his quote was, "We have seen the wop, we have seen the nigger, we have seen the slanty-eyed Jap, but we never see the kike."
Yeah, you had to see this one. This guy was, but he's just ranting and raving, and then the whole time you're sitting there, you go, here's a guy whose kids are complete messes, and yet he's got the whole world figured out.
Yeah.
And Larry King sits there and kisses this guy's ass and sucks up to him. It makes you want to puke.
Well, Larry has some big problems.
Yep.
Some big problems, because he is a Jew.
Right. He's got major problems.
So why wouldn't he say something when Marlon says these things?
Because he's a pussy.
So anyway, since Larry King can't answer Marlon Brando, here is Irv Rubin, who is the chairman of the Jewish Defense League, on Marlon Brando's comments on the Larry King Show.
He's perpetuating Jew hatred in the world by propagating the myth that Jews own and control Hollywood. That's the farthest thing from the truth.
Now, how would they own and control it? I mean, I know plenty of Jews are driving cabs. How come they don't own it?
Yeah, why aren't they sharing the wealth with the rest of the...
Well, in Marlon Brando's world, like, if you got a couple of guys who run studios and they happen to be Jewish, that means they own it, and they just have secret meetings and plan stuff with the other Jews.
Well, they reject any script that has stereotypes other than the ones they like to see.
Right. So, in other words, Jews have been the one responsible for stereotyping black people, and now...
And everybody else.
And everyone else.
You know, but Marlon goes in Italian movies all the time playing stereotypical gangsters.
Right.
He's not wrong for doing that.
No.
It was the Jews who put him up to it.
Right. It's also the Jews made him fat. You should have seen the whole... But you know what it is? Forget that stuff. You got to hear this guy. He's in there, I mean, spouting and spewing. And then Larry King says to him, tell me, Marlon, how did you handle... grief? You know, because isn't his daughter dead? Yeah, and his son was in jail.
She committed suicide because she never got over the murder of her boyfriend by her brother.
So Marlon Brando goes,
for God's sakes, Larry. For God's sakes. What are you bringing that up for? For God's sakes, have you no decency?
I am sorry. Yeah, and then they cut to a commercial because Marlon Brando was having a panic attack, and then when they came back, they just ignored that it happened.
They pretended nothing had gone on.
Yeah, it was fascinating. Larry King, the world's worst interviewer. No follow-up.
I'm looking at his column today, and he says, questions, questions, questions. And it is all a bunch of questions.
Right.
That's how his column works.
Yeah, well, because he can't write.
Has anybody pointed out that Don Imus just wasn't funny at the Washington Broadcasting dinner?
Yeah, I believe I did. It wasn't that he was outrageous. He wasn't funny. That was his crime.
He asks more and more and more questions, and then he finally gets to... You know, totally off the wall. Aren't you really getting old if you can't recognize any artist's tune on the Billboard Top 10 anymore?
Aren't you getting old when you can't remember the songs in the top 20?
Or would you want to wake up one morning and be Howard Stern?
Would you want to wake up one morning and be Howard Stern? But how does he come up with this stuff? There's like any thought that pops in his head, just go right onto the page?
Anybody keep any records about how wrong pundits are on those TV shows?
You know what's funny? Who would want to wake up and be Larry King?
Is it me or are the magazines really getting thinner and thinner?
Who shot JFK? I forget.
How's David Hartman doing?
Where is the next Olympics?
Do you really like the new $100 bill?
Let me ask you something. Does anybody, read this and relate to it at all? Does anyone sit there and go, wow, these are the same questions I ask? What is this? He has a problem with the new $100 bill?
Do you really like the new $100 bill?
I wouldn't even spend time thinking about it.
Isn't David Letterman's new set terrific?
Could I kiss ass anymore without my lips actually falling off my face?
Didn't milk taste better out of the bottle?
Oof. The thought of him drinking anything, even milk.
Shouldn't everyone in California carry a video camera just in case they run into a police officer?
Police.
Oh, wow, he's profound. He should speak at one of those shows with Clinton instead of Imus.
Can't we all admit that Michael Jordan is the best American athlete ever?
Is it me, or should people be allowed to make CDs, comedy CDs, in their basement?
Can anyone possibly not like looking at penguins?
Wow, what a weird guy. And you know what's funny? I heard he doesn't even write that column. That there's a guy who writes that column for him.
Does he get paid?
Yeah. They just put his name on it. That's what I heard. I can't back it up with any proof, but someone told me that. I'd love to know if that's true. And, you really wouldn't need anybody to write that for you.
Yeah, because all it is questions. You don't have to have any answers.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Does anybody ever really eat boiled chicken?
On to other news. Hugh Hefner.
If you could have the Unabomber as a guest, would you have him on your show?
He couldn't possibly answer no to that because he was going to interview O.J. on pay-per-view.
He literally must, whatever comes into his mind, he must just write. Because I'm just sitting here, whatever comes into my mind.
Just spout it.
Yeah.
Just spew it.
Does anyone think I have a big nose? I'm just doing that.
You got a column.
Yeah, who the hell is going to play Allison Stern in this movie?
Hugh Hefner is turning 70.
Really?
Yes. He's going to celebrate his 70th birthday tomorrow with a poolside buffet.
Oh, I'd like to go to
the
that.
Playboy Mansion in L.A.
I'd like to be single and go to that. And meet hot chicks.
He says he's feeling fine. His mother's 100, so he's supposed to be here for quite some time more.
His mother's 100?
Yeah.
Wow.
So there. Don't think that he's getting old and is about to leave the planet.
Yeah, but his father died when he was 12.
He's betting that he got his mother's genes.
All right.
Greer Garson, anybody remember her?
No. I mean, I really do, but I don't want to admit my age.
Mrs. Miniver.
I always used to hear about Mrs. Miniver. Never saw her.
What a great movie.
This is Larry King. Would you take an Alka-Seltzer High Colonic? Just guessing.
But Greer Garson, the woman who starred in and won an Oscar for Mrs. Miniver, died this past weekend of heart failure. She was 92
I don't care. Do you think I care?
years old. Here is a clip
She's an
from
actress?
her Oscar-winning role.
I don't know her. But she's good. What is she being strangled here? That's not her?
No.
It says Greer Garson. What kind of name is Greer? Greer.
I think it's a made-up name.
Greer Garson. Oh, Garson. Oh, you think that's made up? Greer?
Yeah, I think somebody gave her that name. Probably.
Black people laugh at that name. All right, here it is.
Tim, I think we're very lucky people.
Because we've got a new car and a new hat.
Oh, much more than that. Because of Vin and Toby and...
Everything sounds like Wizard of Oz.
each other.
Sierra.
Yeah.
Oh, miss her.
I think we're very lucky.
I think we're very lucky. Right, I
Because
know.
of Vin and Toby.
I think we're very lucky because of Vin and Toby. I really do.
Why? Because we've got a new car and a new house?
Yeah.
No, because of Vin and Toby.
I got Toby. Toby. Toby or not Toby? I got to hear that again. That was a pretty good impression. You got me interested in it now.
I love this old
Tim, I think we're very lucky people.
Because we've got a new car and a new hat.
Oh, much more than that. Because of Vin and Toby and Judy.
Because of Vin and Toby and Judy.
Oh, so very much more than that. Because of Vin and Toby and Judy. Very much more.
Now I'm about to be buried in a big hole in the ground.
Oh, I'm so lucky.
She was worth, they say, $50 million.
Yeah, they say she left a big estate. Who's going to get it?
Did she sell CDs?
Oh, I got the money from Vin and Toby and Judy.
Judy. What else in the news? Robinski.
That Don McQuay, the guy down in San Antonio who they have to let out of jail even though he's molested 240 kids.
Was he in Polish jail?
And says that he will do more if they let him out unless he's castrated. They have to let him out. They're going to let him out somewhere in San Antonio. He's going to a halfway house.
There you go.
So he can re-enter society.
Start a babysitting service.
They say that as long as no state funds are used for this operation, he can go and get castrated if he wants to.
That's a good one.
He claims to be sorry for all the things he's done. Here's Don McQuay.
I am sorry.
All I can say is that I'm sorry, and that's not enough. I know that's not enough. There's nothing I can do to change what I've done.
Sounds like a pretty relaxed guy for a molester. What? I think you need a little energy for that.
Apparently not. As I said, he has asked to be castrated, but Dr. Nancy Dickey of the American Medical Association says there's no guarantee that castration will stop a pedophile.
Violence is not limited to individuals who have testosterone. There are violent women. There are violent people who have very low testosterone levels. And so there's nothing to promise us that will have the effect that's hoped for if we were to carry out this procedure.
Cut off his arms. That'll slow him down.
As I said before, there's not much the state of Texas can do at this point in time. Now they're thinking of making their laws against child sexual abuse a little stiffer. Speaking of child abuse, it is Child Abuse Prevention Month, the whole month of April. and something we ought to be focusing on. As a matter of fact, here in New York, Governor Pataki will be talking about a report on that little girl who wound up being killed by her mother after being returned to that home, even though the city authorities had been warned numerous times that it was the worst place she could possibly be sent to. It seems now, after an investigation, that city agencies, including the school system and the agencies that are supposed to protect children, all failed this young girl, and Governor Pataki will be commenting on that today. The Child Abuse Prevention Program fundraiser is happening on Thursday, April 25th from 5 to 9 p.m. Robin Quivers is the guest speaker, and entertainment will be provided by Phoebe Snow.
So you're pretending like you're not Robin Quivers?
Yes, I'm doing
that's pretty weird.
that third-party thing.
Yeah, Robin Quivers will be speaking. Who are you, OJ? Everyone know OJ.
To get tickets or information, you can call 718-834-5159.
Anything else, Robin?
Yes, a couple of other things. Told you about that. William Shatner. I told you he was this weekend over in Europe attending another one of those Star Trek conventions with the rest of the cast of Star Trek. Apparently Star Trek is 30 years old now. And when somebody caught up with William Shatner, they talked to him about Christopher Reeve. Shatner himself is a horse enthusiast. And he says after Christopher Reeve had his accident, he went to visit him.
Really?
Yeah.
Why didn't he tell us that?
No, he never told us that.
Guess he was in the homo room. He didn't feel like talking about it.
Here's William Shatner.
He put me at my ease immediately, and we started talking about horses and riding, and how to push a horse into the bit, and how to frame a horse, and he was very knowledgeable. And we spoke for about a half an hour and talked almost exclusively about horses.
Great.
The spirit in that man shining through his eyes is enough to make you weep. It's the purity of what he is shines through, and you saw it at the Oscars, and that's what I saw in that moment with him. I treasure it.
He's probably goofing on Bill. You know what I mean?
Why do you think that?
Nah, he's just playing games. Like Christopher Reeve wants to hear about horses.
Going on and on.
Yeah, right.
And we might as well end the newscast by reflecting back on yesterday, the one of the holiest days in the Christian religion. It was Easter Sunday. Jesse Jackson marked the day by giving a sermon
that no one understood
at the site where those two Mexican people were beaten, videotaped being beaten by police officers.
Fanning the flames.
Here's Jesse Jackson.
America is best says, give me your tired, your poor, your hurt masses, and I'll make room for you. Somehow, some way, you must use this moment to go from tragedy to triumph, crucifixion to resurrection, and new hope. Shut up! Sit down!
At some point, I don't even think Jesse Jackson knows what he's talking about.
You can't inspire anyone if you don't know what he's talking about.
And finally, here's some singing from him.
Does Jesse Jackson sing at all? Very nice. Can I tell you? Surprised he wasn't protesting the fact that chocolate bunnies are brown and not white. And, you know, maybe that's meant as a disparaging thing because they get eaten by society.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Hey, what's this Pat Cooper tape you got?
Oh,
Curious.
Pat Cooper was interviewed by somebody. He's getting a lot of interviews lately. I've been reading about Pat all over the place. We were going long. You seemed to want to break, so I wasn't going to use them.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
But here is Pat Cooper on show business, the state of show business at this time.
I can never get enough Pat.
You go to work. You don't discuss, well, I can't do that in my career. There's no more careers. It's over. The ship didn't sail. It's sunk. We are right now, there's no show business. There's only show off. I hear you.
And what about Vegas? How is Vegas doing?
There's no more Vegas because you're greedy. You're grabbing the money and you're not putting nothing back. Now there's no more Vegas. You go there, there's a carnival.
There you go.
So there you have the wit and wisdom of Pat Cooper.
Here's Pat Cooper on Moesha. Commenting. I just like to hear him comment on stuff. The great Pat Cooper, yes. In fact, thank you, Robin.
You're quite welcome.
Okay. Jackie Penthouse joke page Marlowe. You'll enjoy the very funny 2-hour video of his wild game Stump the Joke Man. $15, Robin. $4 shipping and handling. Spring special. Buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. This Thursday night, April 11th, at Rascals Comedy Club. It's Jackie in West Orange, New Jersey, with Jake Thomas on keyboards. For Jokeland's web address and Sergeant Pecker info, call 516-922-WINE. Also this Saturday, be sure to catch King Norris at J. Mallory's in Gloucester, New Jersey. Or closer, is it?
Looking for it?
Don't miss Boy Gary in the KROQ van this Saturday from noon to 2 at Playground Warehouse in Melville on Spagnoli Road. The first 30 people will get a free Polaroid with Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
The Rainforest Foundation, you know where to get the tickets, 212-247-7800. And also Scott the Engineer. If you're planning a wedding or party, you need a DJ, why don't you call Scott's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040.
Howard Stern all morning.